Welcome back, everybody! Oh boy, what a night this has been. Here we are, back with an actual race tonight. We got stadium trucks at Crandon. Oh, that comes into your living room, doesn't it? My name is Andy Shaner. I am honored to be with Dustin Valdusen and Jay Downham. Welcome, gentlemen. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Just over the award show. I mean, you guys, it's been one heck of a night. We're going to top it off here at Crandon in the Jumpy Truck Series. This is exciting. I know, Andy, you took home the top honor, the Avis Daniels Award. Congratulations on that. Dustin, what a night. What do you think about these boys out here in Crandon, man? It's all, I see nothing but dirt. What are you seeing?
Nothing but dirt. Never actually raced this track. Probably should have went and turned some laps to understand what's going on. But this looks like true jumpy truck fashion. Look a little bit of jumps there. Great day, night for TDR with the award show, the pre, and then the awards, and then the post. Now we got jumpy trucks. I can't find a better way to end the night.
No, this is like topping off the nightcap with another nightcap. I mean, this is going to be a whole bunch of fun. So, it's been full of fun, full of excitement, full of surprises, and yet again, they're going to surprise us tonight. This, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Dustin, is not Crandon one of the newest tracks added during the iRacing update?
I believe so. I know the series was made by Kevin McCann. Great TDR supporter, all that.
Oh, his 31 just goes right into the fence there.
Yeah,
Ashton Hooker.
Ate that yellow barrier there, and then taking the 15 out there, right?
Yeah, Thomas Rule comes around. Yeah, it's going to be a fun night.
No, I'm looking forward to this. I've driven the jumpy trucks very little. Enjoy this series the little bit that I've been able to race it. Not sure how much you've been able to race it, or Andy as well. But it is a fun series. They'll do, I'm thinking, a heat race or two, and then the feature, I think, is how it's usually set up. It's going to be a fun night. It is. I mean, what a way to cap off Award Saturday for TDR.
Yes, exactly. And I do run the Jumpy Truck series on Sunday nights normally. I took this week off because I have a business trip I have to go to, so I was unable to get in, but I'm happy to call it tonight. Adam O'Brien is the top Kevin McCann. I mean, Kevin McCann, this is his league, and usually what happens is everybody will qualify. There's usually 25 that make the main feature. They may do a heat, and then they'll invert the field. So at the start, whoever comes in last is going to be at the front, and then everybody gets around them. So it's going to be fun.
Let's real quick, right? Let's talk about Kevin McCann.
Let's do that.
We had an awesome night on the TDR award show, right?
Yes, we did.
But Kevin McCann falls just a little bit short.
Do you think he's still trying to find that elevator?
Oh, man.
Do we have the opportunity to call him in while he's out there running around? Maybe he wants to come up here and talk to us, give us a little bit before they get rolling here.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd love to do that, but his mic is actually muted right now. I don't know. Actually, his mic just came unmuted. Let's do that.
Let's bring Kevin McCann out here and ask him about that elevator.
Okay.
Right, we got him. I'll bring him into the booth. Hey, Kevin, this is Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me?
Hey, man. How's it going?
One honest question to start out the night. How do you feel about that elevator?
I've already been on Craigslist looking, and no luck so far.
So, real quick, I kind of messed with you all day, Kevin, that there may be a surprise and a little bit of joke at your expense, but Rutledge would. Knocking you down a notch. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's still pretty cool, even though he's knocking me down. Just have those guys, all of them you had there, saying the TDR member names. That was pretty fun. It was a good touch.
So
one thing
now,
I don't see out.
go ahead, Jay.
No, I was gonna say one thing that I don't see out here though is I don't see the rival of your Adam Ricky. So you have the elevator here. I see in these trucks tonight. So there's a lot of jumps out there. But yeah, I don't see him out there. So
Yeah, I
what do
think
you think
I
about
think
that?
he's a little scared. You know, he just wants to keep that W tonight. He doesn't want to lose it. But I don't know, man. Adam O'Brien. I don't know if you've seen the time he threw up, but I can't get anywhere close to it. So
Yeah,
Well, that's very surprising.
125.86.
That's
yeah,
huge.
So
yeah,
I asked Adam Ricky earlier, does this bring the grudge match to a culmination? He said, I'm not quite there yet. Now you've been knocked down a notch, and Rutledge Wood tells you need to step it up a little bit. Is the call out
well,
there? We're trying to get this on the YouTube. Is the call
yeah.
out there yet?
I think I'm close. So the modified race we did, I doored him and won that race. The truck race last week, I doored him again and won that race. So you know, I think I got one more dooring in me, and he'll probably be ready to fight.
Well, I'm just wondering. He has been named Driver of the Year. Do you not want to call him out and say, hey, you know what, Adam? Let's settle this. I think I'm better than you.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there.
God, we
I
pushed
gotta
this and
find
nobody
that
will call
elevator
it.
first.
I know, right? I mean, everybody,
I'm
we
gonna
keep
come out
pushing
and call
this.
it. I'm gonna come out and call it.
You know what? I think with your advertising tonight, with the Friday night fights, we should have the absolute first knockout round with Captain Kevin McCann and Captain Adam Ricky in our first Friday night fights.
Yeah,
League night.
I think it's going to happen. And you know what? I think at this point, the two have pushed the envelope enough. I'm calling it. We got
There
a
you
Kevin McCann versus Adam Ricky grudge match on the line. Get out there and vote next time the vote is up, because it's going down, and this is the one everybody wants to see.
Come on, Kevin. You're aboard. I know you're aboard. You can bring it up. Bring it up a notch. Come on.
Oh no, I'm sitting here thinking, man. I have high expectations for a car track combo, so I just hope Adam can hang with me there.
All right, so if
Oh,
going into that, what's your track car combo if you want to let that out to us?
You know, I don't want to give it away, but
I don't blame you.
it's gonna be something that I know he's probably never driven or has very limited experience with.
All I can tell you is if you want to
same-
get to Adam, put 1.5 miles on there, and he's done.
Oh yeah, no, I want it to be fair, so I'm trying to think of a combo that would be new to both of us. That way, it's an ultimate showdown.
Well,
There you
We
go.
did just get a new car in iRacing.
Yeah, we did actually. This last update.
F1 maybe? Is that what it was, Jay?
Yeah, they did bring in the F1. They brought in the Mercedes and the F1
Ah.
series. So
Yeah,
Well,
the problem there is if you think I'm good on ovals, you have to see me on road courses. So,
Evan, I
it
hate to
might
say
not
it,
be a
but
good
we've all
fight.
seen you. We've all seen you everywhere, and a lot of us are looking behind from where we are to you. So no matter what you're in, you're going to be leading, or at least up at the front, from what I've seen anyway. And calling these races, you're very, very good. So is Adam. So no matter what you guys get into, I'd love to see it. I mean, I would be the first one.
I think everybody wants to see it, and I think everybody. It's going to come down to a vote, right? And Kevin's not so good at votes, from what we just learned.
Our draft pick, if I'm not mistaken. Our draft pick.
Oh,
Pee off the
man.
guy. I might have to fire him.
Kevin's like, I just don't want to be in here anymore.
I got a race to run.
Man,
Yeah,
it's-
you guys let somebody else turn a better time than me, so now I'm third. I don't know what I'm gonna do. tonight.
yeah. You got two people in front of you. Ryan Shelton, man, he's a tough one. I don't know much about Adam O'Brien, but I can tell you Shelton is a tough cookie every race.
Here's another one, yeah.
Boy, you got your hands full tonight, brother.
Yeah, but one good thing is there was one person who was another person who was too scared to come out tonight, if you'll notice.
Your brother, Brian?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Lesser
You
McCann.
scared him off too?
Yeah, he's the lesser
Man.
McCann. We had the McCann brothers grudge match, which I do think eventually we're gonna have to have another one. But the Ricky grudge match, that's what everybody wants to see. I know.
Yeah, everybody's real enough.
I know. Dakota has called me out personally, but that's about him wrecking me every single race. But this is the one people want to see. So let's let's make it official. Kevin, call him out.
Call him out.
Call him out.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna win this Stadium Trucks race, and you guys bring me out the booth, and I'm gonna call him out then.
All right, sounds good.
That's
Fair
a
enough.
good deal, buddy.
Kevin, thank you so much for joining us, man. Thank you so much for everything you've done for TDR throughout the year, putting this Stadium Truck series together. I know all of TDR kind of looks up to the McCann brothers, but you are the McCann that stepped up to show TDR, hey, I'm here, I live the values, and let's go.
Yes, thank you.
Buddy. Yep. Thank you guys for broadcasting this one, man. It's gonna be fun. We got a big crowd tonight.
Absolutely.
You put on a good show out there, bud.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
all
try.
you do, and good luck tonight, and have a fun race.
Yep. Thank you guys.
All right.
So
Well, he was fun.
We could have some fun at the end of the night if everything pans out here, boys.
Well,
Yeah.
I did send the message here. I sent the message to Adam. I said, listen, Kevin's on here talking crap. You ain't even in Discord, so
We also got Clugs Inferno chiming in the chat. Win today, Kev.
oh boy. I mean, it's going down. These guys are going to put something epic down once it happens. The build-up
he has
is tremendous.
Right.
He is a TDR driver / fan of racing. Period. What do the fans think about between Adam Ricky and Kevin McCann?
I'll tell you what.
What
Let's
are their votes?
And while we're at it, right? Let's because I told everybody if you're in the Discord, your game, let's go, right?
Right.
So
That's right.
let's bring in Ashton Hooker, who's been a veteran basically of the grudge match, right? Let's talk to him.
And he was
see
also
how-
nominated for the award tonight.
Oh man, yeah, he was nominated for some awesome awards tonight. Let's bring him in. He's
I'll
he's
put
a
Ashton in the booth there. We'll see how it goes.
TDR Young Gun ambassador as well. Let's bring him in.
All right, let's do that.
Ashton, this Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me?
I do.
Oh boy, here we go.
So Ashton,
Jumpy trucks tonight. Let's have some fun. How about that?
Always. I suck at controlling these, so I'll be interesting by everyone.
So Ashton, I want to ask you a question about tonight, right? So tonight was about TDR, yeah. We're having some fun in Jumpy Trucks, right? But tonight was about TDR, and you're nominated for some awards. You're also one of the top TDR Young Gun ambassadors, right? How did you feel about tonight's whole award show?
Overall, I think it was very well. I think you put the video together very well. And I think the awards most of them had gone to people who they should have.
And you were nominated for Rookie of the Year.
I was.
And you lost out to Shanna. But I must tell you that, being just in that group as being nominated, how'd that make you feel?
It made me feel good. It made me feel like it actually shows the people that I'm improving and stuff like that.
Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
I gotta point out one thing though, that Shanna runs the Friday Night Light series, but you, and from what I heard from the broadcast, Shanna came close to winning, but she hasn't won yet. But you have 2 wins this year, and both on super speedways at Daytona and Talladega. right?
Yeah, I love super speedways. That's what I'm good at. I feel like to most people, like people who haven't ran them, they say that it's easy, which some people might argue that it is. But to me, I feel like it's competitive, and there's a lot of like teamwork that you have to work with and stuff.
Hmm.
So
So,
like,
so, so Ashton, I'm going to ask the tough question. Okay,
oh
I'm the
boy.
one that asks the tough questions, right? So last night, pretty obvious, and listening to some things and understanding some things. You were doing some blocking last night. You got into a battle basically with a veteran, TDR supporter, whatever you want to call him, with Blair. Okay, uh, obviously TDR. We had fun last night. There's no hard feelings, right? But is there a call out here possibly?
For a
Well,
grudge match.
after hearing what happened, I don't know, cause at first I thought it was well, it was kind of on purpose, but I thought he did it just to like do it. But I was blocking him like as hard as I could to be right in his way, trying to hold up him, and I was doing it to a couple people because I asked Chris, and Chris said that we could do it. So I was riding everyone clean. So I
Well, yeah,
but
nobody's
yeah,
blaming you for what
yeah.
you did
No,
last night, but
and
but
he
but it got a little
yeah,
heated,
and
right?
he
Got a little heated, but
yeah
we all love each
and
other at the end of the day, right? And
he
that's what
kind of just
TDR is. We all love each
I
other at the end of the day. But I'm just
I,
wondering,
I
is
was
there a call out involved here?
For a grudge match.
yeah, I got that. Yes.
Yes. So we
Yeah.
have
Okay,
a
we got the yes.
Andy
Anthony,
got a yes tonight.
Andy got his yes.
we
Finally
have
got a yes.
we have a call out. So I want
Just
to
to
hear
make
it
you happy,
officially from
Andy.
you, Ashton. I want to hear the call out.
I, Ashton Hooker, am calling out Blair Patterson for a grudge match.
There we
There you
go.
Exclusively here.
You
There
heard
you
it
go.
first on Back
On
Sports.
Back Sport.
Just for you, Andy.
Thank you, buddy. Hey, Ashton, I love you, brother. You're like a son to me. You go have a good race, buddy. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Love you too.
Ashton. We'll talk to you after the race.
Yep. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Somebody
got
said
the
he ain't
call
any
out.
good.
All right.
He's seventh. I mean, he
Let,
qualified seventh
Hey,
as we were talking to him.
good.
As we were talking to
us.
him.
Maybe we have
Let's-
to talk to him the whole race.
let's
There you go.
let's while we have a minute 40 left, let's get that Adam O'Brien in here. I want to
Okay.
talk to him about where's the speed here, Crandon.
If you want, after.
Hey, Adam, this is Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me?
Yes, sir.
Well, so we're just kind of curious up in the booth. Where's this speed coming from? You know, you're top of the board.
I play with dirt a lot. I definitely play with these jumpy truckies a little more than I should. Granted, I haven't been on for the past almost month and a half due to the fact of just working so much and not having the funds to really do much other. I just was able to renew my iRacing for a month, so I figured why not join in and come race tonight.
So you're faster than Kevin McCann, obviously, who is just distraught that he's a whole second behind. But
1.17.
Ryan Shelton's kind of nipping at that, right? Ryan
yeah.
Shelton's fast, but Kevin McCann, what do you got to say about that?
Oh, I've noticed Kevin's weakness because I raced him at the Charlotte one with the trucks. He isn't the strongest on dirt. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, he's still a very, very fast driver, and there's a lot of aspects that I still need to learn from him on keeping these trucks smooth, and I've watched him quite a few times already from behind him and watched him slowly disappear out into the distance, but it's just I think I'm just a little bit stronger on the dirt, but as soon as we'll touch asphalt, Kevin McCann will get me every time.
So if you're not playing with the mud, and I mean, you could offer Kevin some mud pies right now if you'd like. But if you're not playing with the Bud, you're saying Kevin McCann's top dog.
Pretty much. Kevin McCann is really, really hard to beat when you meet him on an asphalt track, especially in these things. Him and Brian McCann they're one of the fastest guys here when they touch asphalt.
Absolutely. Well, we don't want to hold you up because you're getting ready to go green here, buddy. You have a excellent night. Have a great race, and enjoy the show, buddy.
Thank you.
Have a good race, bud.
Thank
See, he's confident on dirt.
And here they go. I'm turning this bad boy over to my race companions. If I could ever
Say Robert Trask, Mark Bradshaw, Ashton Hooker,
somebody.
Thomas Rule, and Adam O'Brien are in this heat race. So we got 5 laps. As there's number 31, that's Ashton Hooker, the one who just talking to up here and jumping across over on this one here. There's that monster truck. Can't really tell who that is at the present moment, but that's number 17 truck of Robert Trask. So that's Robert Trask there taking it down.
Yeah, he's in the lead right now. He's running good. We don't get to see these jumpy trucks very often hit the jumps. In the little races we've done, Jay, you've raced this a little bit more than I have, but don't correct me if I'm wrong, but haven't most of these this league been on asphalt?
Yeah, they did the rallycross, which is asphalt and dirt. So this
Nice.
is an exclusive all dirt. I have not raced this track whatsoever, so I have no idea what these guys are feeling, how they're experiencing it. It looks like a lot of fun. There's a lot more jumps on here, more like the Stadium Truck Series that you would find traditionally, or when you think Stadium Truck Series, this is what this is all about. Not the rallycross guys, but yeah, as we see Robert Trask there holding on to the first position in his first number heat. Mark Bradshaw in the 26, Ashton Hooker. Oh no, he just turns it around there,
Yeah,
so that's
let's
going to
turn it
hopefully let him. Yeah, Mark Bradshaw might jump up there and. Hey, look at me just.
We'll see what happens here. Where's Bradshaw at? I haven't seen a truck go by him yet. So, no, these jumpy trucks, they are a blast. They're a lot of fun to drive. We've raced them at Bristol. We've raced them at a lot of different tracks. Can't really say much about, or you can't say too little about these trucks.
No, and these guys, this is what this truck is designed for right here. This race here is what these trucks are designed for. So here's where they're going to shine. Here's where they stick. Here's where they're, you're going to find out who has what it takes to be a stadium truck driver. With the asphalt, it gives you a little more grip. So, you're not sliding around as much. But here, yeah, they're sliding it around. It's like driving an old 1978 Cadillac with that air suspension around a dirt track out there. You're just going everywhere. So those who can control it, and it's very surprising to see that McCann wasn't able to control it as much as he could. So, but he's still up there. He's still quick, so he's still got a shot. Never count the McCanns out of anything.
Looks like we still have Adam O'Brien out in lead. Ashton Hooker is in second, and Mark Bradshaw is in third.
Yeah, and there's the number 74 truck of Adam O'Brien. They're very slow.
Very slow. Might have broke something, perhaps.
Maybe. That's weird because, yeah, I mean, here you see he looks. Yeah, is that Ashton Hooker going to overtake him there?
Are we looking at possible strategy with the invert? You did mention earlier that they do invert.
Yeah, they do invert the field. It's possible. It is very possible because if he goes to the back, he will start up front for the features. So
With the way he just took off there, Ashton passed him
kind
there,
of
but he picked up his speed there. Possibly could he shut the truck off?
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how his rig is set.
Ashton just takes him out. Oh, boy.
man. And Thomas Rule, everybody's getting involved. There's a Mark Bradshaw.
taking the lead.
Wow.
Brian behind him.
Yeah, that's what a yep. So Thomas Rule looks right there, and then O'Brien. I don't know why he would have slowed down as much as he did. It was almost like he stopped, shut the truck off, and waited for everybody to catch up to him because he had a huge lead going into that.
Looking at heat races, you're not looking at saving gas or anything like that. I don't know what happened there. We might have to have a conversation with him at the next heat race. Who knows?
Yeah, he might have hit a button and just turned it down. Yeah, he might have an ignition switch on his wheel or something like that.
Thomas Rule out in lead in the 15 and O'Brien in the 74.
Yeah, and O'Brien was the one that we were watching earlier. He's been leading.
that's a nice crossover move, little slide job there. Did
Oh,
some wonders with that move.
oh yeah, that's typical dirt track racing. You're gonna slide underneath and then do that crossover. As we got, and he just took it in.
Yeah,
So Rule just ruined it, and he's around, so that leaves. Yeah, it's hard to get rolling again. As you see the Mark Bradshaw coming up there, and he's going to get his couple of jumps in.
we did talk to O'Brien right before the race started, and he said his expertise is on dirt, and he kind of showed it there with holding that inside line. You know, hitting the speed just right. You know, he showed the line that you need to take and maybe the speed. You know, who knows how much brake and stuff he's using, but that was a beautiful line to watch. As a dirt fan myself, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the better lines, and you could tell that he has experience. Just the way that he is able to hang on to that truck, and you can see the other guys. After shutting it down, coming back, he's still now he's got another big lead going out. So 9-10 seconds out.
So going to the chat, Clogs Inferno did say, "I'm Team Kevin all the way." I look up to him as a driver. I mean, we all know him as a driver. We've all raced with him. Me and you both have. You know, I think I can't speak for you, but I speak for myself as I look up to Kevin as a spectator / racer.
Yeah. Anybody who can handle themselves in TDR, the McCann brothers are like always up front. You see them always up front. Trumley's another one that we all look up to. Adam Rickey is like, he is our mentor, and all these guys will share any information they have with you, and that's what's great about the TDR family, and that's what we're celebrating tonight. Is everybody shares everything to make you a better driver.
No, very, very, very well said there, bud. I couldn't have said that any better. Tonight is all about the TDR family. Andy could say it better with the 1,100 members we have. Um, we can't ask for much better. If you want to come out and race with us, always feel free to come out and race with us. This is
And like I
always
said,
we race
yeah,
every night and every different vehicle, known to man. Feel free to come out and race with us.
if it's on iRacing, we race it. That's for sure. So yeah, if you're looking to get into something, come on out, join the TDR family. It's all inclusive. I've only been here since October, and I have felt the love of the TDR family coming in. So definitely appreciate what Andy has put together with this league. It's all inclusive. We're not the best drivers, me and you. I believe in the teddy bear race. We had an excellent time, and then I spun out in front of you, gave you a heart attack there, and but it was the involvement that we had, and it was just running. It was just so much fun
I
with
had a
everybody
tough
in
race
TDR.
that day, but you spun out in front of me. That did give me a little bit of a heart attack. Might have had a little cardiac arrest there. Had some fun. But we still have O'Brien out in lead, Mark Bradshaw in second, and Tom Rule in third.
As O'Brien runs away with this, I want to bring in, and Dustin, you can take care of this for me, please.
Gotcha.
Let's bring Ryan Shelton into the booth. I told him if you're in the Discord, you're a game. So let's bring Ryan Shelton into the booth.
Hey Ryan, this is Dustin in the booth. You got a read on me?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, bud? How you feeling about the race? I'm guessing you're in heat too.
Yeah, I'm in heat too. We got a few guys in there. We got Anthony in there and Eric Sellers, so it's gonna be a lot of beating and banging for sure.
I
So
think
you got-
I got some guy in the booth that really, really, really wants to talk to you, and I believe his name is Andy.
So Ryan, right? So you got
Yeah.
Adam out here. He's just blowing everybody away. You're faster than Kevin McCann, and we love to see that because, you know, Rutledge Wood already told Kevin he needs to get up to his level.
Right.
But how do you feel about going into the total race here, buddy?
As long as if I can get ahead of Adam, I should be okay. He only qualified about half a tenth faster than me. So about half a second faster than me. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But if I can get ahead of him at the start, I can hopefully hold him down. Or if he gets into some trouble and he has to catch up to me, I think I should be okay.
Awesome. And Ryan is one of the newer guys at TDR. What does TDR mean to you?
TDR is just a really fun group of guys who all just enjoy just having fun and we all just like the same thing, which is iRacing. And the biggest thing was just the charity and giving back to the community and how much that really means to y'all. It's different versus some of the other leagues that are just super serious the whole time and super secretive setups, and it's like we're all just here goofing around and hitting each other off the start finish line, sending each other through 50 feet in the air, as I just saw.
Yes.
But Ryan's about ready to hit the green flag. I think we should let him back in the driver's lounge.
Yeah. Enjoy yourself and have a good time, buddy.
I definitely
We'll
will.
talk to you later, bud.
Good luck
Have a
tonight.
night. Yeah, he seems confident.
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of guys we're gonna end up bringing into the booth here. Jordan Sims is gonna start this one out. I love Jordan.
Actually, Jay, are we looking at 3 heats here? There were 13 drivers in qualifying, weren't they?
I'm not sure if we were looking
We
at.
had 5 in the first-
Yeah. There's going to
5
be
in this
another
heat.
heat. Yep,
We're gonna
we
have
got
3
another
heats
heat.
here tonight, boys.
Woohoo! All right,
Oh.
we got.
Ryan is racing right now. He's starting 5th, but we are looking at 3 heats. So that 3rd heat is only going to be 3 drivers, if my math corrects me. Am I wrong?
Yes, that is no. We do have another heat coming up because there are a couple of drivers out there that we saw that have not shown up the race yet. So yeah, we're going to be one more.
So we got Jordan Sims out in the lead in this one, followed by Jeremy Gaiman, and followed by Anthony Hooker, then Eric Sellers and Ryan Shelton, the guy we just talked to. Oh,
Jordan's
the leader
upside
goes
down.
over, and they're just going to go around. Is somebody going to hit him and get him over?
Jordan is upside down.
Oh, he took his toe. Oh man, oh man. There's Gaiman, and he's
I
got
don't know, that
five up
paint
tonight.
scheme could throw people off tonight. It looks like a little mixes with the dirt.
Yeah, he's gonna sneak around there. He's not gonna race anybody. He's just gonna sit and wait for nobody to notice him, and then show up out of nowhere. So that's an awesome little car. But I believe Jeremy Gaiman is also one of our vets and first responders, and we usually see him every Monday night out there running, and it's good to see him
Jeremy
out
runs the
tonight.
league.
And he runs that league, so good to see him out here tonight supporting a fellow admin and Kevin McCann and in his series. So good to see Jeremy.
So while we're sitting here watching these guys run, there's Eric Sellers out here, which I just noticed he deafened himself. So if he undeafens himself, I want to talk to Eric Sellers. We haven't had him in the booth lately, and also Tom Rule. Would love to talk to Tom Rule.
Tom Rule was just in that last heat, so we can bring him up.
In that last heat.
Yeah, we can bring Tom Rule up and talk to him if you want to talk to him.
Yeah, let's talk to Tom Rule while we're at it. Chuck McDonald's out there too. We're getting you, Chuck, buddy. The
Hey, Tom,
Canadian
that's what I'm
Beaver.
with. You got to read on me?
Hello?
Tom Rule.
You got to read on me? This is Dustin in the booth. You don't have to read on him.
Is he on push to talk?
He might be on push to talk. He has not said a word yet.
Tom Rule.
Tom Rule, the 3rd.
All right, let's put him
I'm going to
back.
send him back up.
Debbie Hicks is available. I really want to talk to Debbie Hicks. She is available right now. Back in the Discord. I want to talk to Debbie.
As Ryan moves in the first up here.
Hey, Debbie, this is Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me?
Debbie, you got us this time. Yep. Debbie's having trouble every time we get her in the booth.
I was dealing with that earlier. I don't know what's going on. We might have messed her up in Discord. Hopefully we didn't. Apologize, Debbie.
All right, Debbie,
She's
we
watching
love
the
you.
stream.
Debbie, we'll get
Love you,
you.
Debbie.
I'll do an interview with you personally, Debbie. Short.
So we have Ryan Shelton out in the lead with Eric Sellers the 2nd and Anthony Hooker in 3rd from the graphic I see. I really haven't been watching the race, Jay.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yep. No, it's okay. No, Ryan Shelton moved up front. Eric Sellers is 2nd, 30 seconds behind. So Ryan's kind of running away with this present moment. And that one truck, that's the one
Ryan
that went
had a
over
little bit of
again.
trouble.
Oh, Jordan goes around again and gets himself upside down. Wow.
Funny story about Jordan. Jordan is one of the top super late model drivers in Canada. Okay, but he just maybe the dirt's biting him. But I will tell you right now, in real world driving, Jordan Sims is a top driver. Oh, as we said in
No!
'97.
Ryan
Yeah.
Shelton
Eric
seems like he's
Sellers goes
having-
over.
Maybe that's why we
Ryan Shelton
can't
seems like
talk
he's
to Eric
having the
Sellers
same
right now.
problem we saw earlier.
So I'm not sure of the rules here, but it seems like the leaders have to slow down.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Ryan Shelton just had to slow down there, and
Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm not sure
we're
what's
not
going
really
on.
slow on camera. But we had the last heat, we had a leader slow down as well, and I don't know what. And now it looks like he just flies past that guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but interesting.
Now it looks like he let off again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
And then
All right,
picks up
gentlemen,
speed again.
you call the
Yeah.
action. I'm going to talk to Debbie.
Okay.
Well, they're getting Debbie situated, gentlemen, and we'll figure this one out. Can you hear me?
I don't mean to. Where does Sellers go? I lost Shelton. I'm trying to find Debbie. Sellers is. He was right behind me and disappeared. I lost Ryan. Yes, Sellers is in turn. I'm trying to find Debbie. Hello.
Debbie's in there, but she's not responding.
Houston, we got a problem. We lost Ryan. Like Ryan just vanished. And we lost Debbie. And it's really not a problem. Actually, it's really not a problem. I'm sorry, Debbie. The world is a better place because of it. Debbie.
It's actually not.
What's up?
We need your live feed. Nobody could hear us.
What's that?
We
Nobody
need a
can-
live feed. Nobody can hear us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I leave? Oh.
Yeah, you left us cold. You just
Oh
left us.
my
dropped
goodness.
I
us.
was like, I can't hear you no more in the live stream, but I can hear you in person.
Oh my goodness. Can anybody hear you now?
Probably.
I hope so. Or did we screw the whole thing up?
No, we're good. We just
See
need your live
what
feed.
happens when I try to get Tyler's mom involved. I mean, like, I don't know what to do. We got Eric
Yeah,
Eric
we can hear you
Sellers.
now. Janelle's got the stream up. We just need your
Okay, we
live
hear.
feed, Andy, whenever we can.
Eric Sellers is in the lead, which is why he may be muted currently.
We just need your lovely live feed, Andy, when you can.
Yeah, I'm live. I mean, you guys.
In Discord. In Discord.
Oh, why?
So we can see everything that's going
we
on.
can't
live.
see
that's
nothing.
the any-
Oh,
we
you
see
guys
nothing,
can't see
sir.
nothing.
Sorry.
Oh, well,
I
that's
can
fun.
stream.
By the way, Eric Sellers it was in the lead. I apologize. Here we go, live TV one more time for everybody. I was not prepared enough for tonight.
We apologize. Well, you were prepared enough for tonight. just trying to get somebody in stream. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, which happens. Oh,
Right.
we're not mad by any means. Me and Jay kept going when you went and called Debbie, and all of a sudden, my wife Janelle was like, "I can't hear you guys."
Yeah.
Because we're in Discord and Andy left.
So anyway, we got Eric Sellers, Anthony Hooker, Jeremy Gaiman looks like he's gonna finish third.
I think we're going into Heat 2. Yeah, that's how that. Heat
Yep,
would
that
end
ended
yeah.
Heat 2. Jordan Sims, Ryan Shelton, and Ricky Kohler. So, Rick Kohler, Ryan Shelton, Jordan Sims, Jeremy Gaiman, Anthony Hooker, and Eric Sellers in that Heat race. That was fun. So,
Heck yeah!
we wind them
Hey,
up. We get ready for Heat number 3.
sorry to
Heat
everybody in
race
YouTube
3.
land. I'm learning as y'all are learning, and you know, we got some stuff. I'm really wanting to talk to Tyler's mom, and we're having some issues there. And
Yeah, every time we pull her down the booth, I remember talking to her earlier. Something comes up on her phone, like something goes out with internet or something, and I tried to get it at the pre-race show. We've had a long day. This has been a long, fun day.
yeah,
I guess
I've been broadcasting since 5 o'clock today, and I've had a few drinks.
On behalf of Jay, well, thank you for welcoming us in the booth.
Yeah, thank you.
This is going to be a fun night. Like I said, we got Heat 3. Looks like we got 6
Ryan
drivers in this
Walters, Ryan Walter, the winner of the teddy bear race is going to be on the pole.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Andy. This is his first iRacing win, period.
Absolutely, it was. And then we got a Kool-Aid. Oh, Kool-Aid.
When he nozzled. Oh.
Greg
Greg
Brazo in the
down on-
Kool-Aid.
Wow! Sportsman of the Year gets involved over there, runs over people up in jumpy truck.
Oh my God, Greg Brazo. And for all you who are not aware of who Greg Brazo is, Greg would have been my vote 100% for Sportsmanship of the Year, TDR cheerleader, you name it. Greg's got my heart. Greg is so strong at what he does with TDR, and he does it when only he can, right? So Greg is also a hockey coach up in Canada, girls hockey. There was a girls hockey team that their coach abandoned them. I believe it was 12 or 13 and under. Nobody stepped up to coach. Greg already had a team, but he stepped up to coach these other girls as well. It is a part of the Greyhounds. For you that don't know junior hockey, the Greyhounds are one of the most prestigious junior hockey teams out there, but it is part of the Greyhounds, and Greg has stepped up to do that for both teams, and he's been so busy he can't race with us lately, but so glad to see him out here tonight.
Well, he may not be able to racing with us.
Awesome tonight.
Yes.
After they looked like they had maybe a tournament or a game today, they looked like they were on their bus headed back or however they were. But that was entertaining to talk to them and.
And for those of you that missed the shows earlier, Greg had the girls at his house watching a movie while he was attempting to watch the award show. So, shout out to Greg. Greg,
going on here, though.
Greg,
yeah, we do.
Greg, with my heart, you're there, buddy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Andy. But we had a race going on there. Can't tell who that was. That
Ryan Walter is just spun out again. So
but
Ryan,
that was a 4-truck battle sitting there. Oh, the 58.
Yep. Lonnie. There's Lonnie getting around again. So yeah, there's Jim Downham is slinging it around. He's usually good on dirt.
If
he is.
The graphic is right.
Yeah, so he's leading Greg right now and got a 5-second lead, and he was involved in that four-way battle there back with Ryan Walter.
Oh, Joe, that one.
Oh no, he gets around. That is the spot. They are driving that. Oh no!
Oh no!
As they get together. Oh, these guys have got to be having fun.
Has never driven this track. The little bit I've watched it, that seems like the tricky part in the track. Looks like the tight hairpin that a lot of people could mess up tonight.
Yeah, and that's Greg Brazeau in the Hey Kool-Aid, and he just came through right through Jim, so he's pushing his way right through any wall that he can to get up front. So that's pretty neat to see that on the car.
But in the end of today, I mean, all today was all for TDR. Period. We've all done our part this year to have a good year, and we're all looking forward to 2022. But let's finish out 2021 with a bang. We got another week or two yet of this.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun. Just loads packed full of racing as we go through. I think one series is actually wrapping up, and that would be the Wednesday night. Modifieds are wrapping up in 2 weeks. They go to Charlotte this week, and then it wraps up the following week, right before Christmas. I believe that one wraps up, but then we'll be picking up again after the new year. Jim
Little
got
teaser with that one. Little teaser with that one. We might be dabbling a little bit on the sprint car side. Just a little teaser on that.
That has not been confirmed, but yes, I've heard a little bit of a rumor about
We're
that.
working on it. We're working on it. Me and Anthony are working. Me and Tony are working together on that. Let's have some fun with that. But Jim's got to having a struggle with that hairpin right there. I mean, that hairpin don't look like it's a fun turn to drive. I mean,
No, the first few times they got together the first time, Dustin, that's where that Ford truck, when we first came in here, that's where that first truck was. And then slowly as time goes on, the last few times Jim hit the wall the last time, got really high. Now I think he's learning how to go through there. Because that last time he didn't look like he hit anything. He got a nice little slide through there and brought it back. And he's got a 12-second lead over Greg. And, you know, we all know how good Greg is. So,
it's an interesting track. I mean, as I've never driven on this track, as I don't think either one of us three have, it looks like a fun track to drive. I'm kind of jealous I'm not driving tonight.
Yeah, it does look fun. It does look like one I would definitely have enjoyed being in. But no, I mean, they're doing a great job out there. Just, you know, I'm sure having fun, smiling, just taking it all in and racing with each other. And like I said, this is a fun league. We laugh, we joke in here. You know, it's a jumpy truck. It's like you're riding on a sponge on all sides. So it's fun. I enjoy it.
You know, like I said, I don't have a lot of experience in the jumpy trucks, but they're a fun truck to drive. The little bit I have driven them, I don't know what to say about them. I honestly don't. I mean, they look fun. That hairpin, this hairpin just looks challenging to me. I might just go drive this track when we're done tonight.
There you go. Yeah, take a few laps and see if anybody can master that hairpin. But no, I mean, everybody's doing like the best they can tonight. But it's been an emotional night. It's been a really good night for everybody.
We got a Jeremy Gaiman that just popped into the broadcast booth. Jeremy, you got a read on me?
Gotcha.
What are you thinking, bud? You just wanted to join us.
Yeah, I was just popping in and say hi. This is crazy.
Hey, Jeremy.
How's it going?
Man, you were just out there. Didn't you just win that last one? Or you were leading at one point, weren't you?
No, I was.
Last seat?
I got a penalty for jumping the start. And then I had to pull into the pits for a 17-second penalty. And then I was third, and then I got myself stuck on the wall like 10 feet from the checkered flag. So
oh no,
wasn't going too good for me there.
But that truck, you're trying to blend in tonight so nobody sees you coming, right? That's a good little paint scheme you got going there, that brown camouflage.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea.
Well, it's looking good.
Trying to hide from the competition.
Well, yeah, congratulations out there. I mean, it looks like it's a lot of fun. So you guys out there smiling ear to ear and enjoying it, or what?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun on Discord. A lot of fun racing these things. They're different.
Right, and you also run the Vets League on Monday nights, which I also call, and the Vets and First Responders, and you do a great job with that. So your awards tonight, the awards ceremonies, any thoughts? I mean, you were involved in the after post race party with surprising Andy there with that award.
Yeah,
emotional night for everybody.
Yeah, it was great. Great show, great night. A lot of tears, a lot of laughs. It was a fun show all around. Got to talk about the Vets League, have a lot of fun doing that deal on Monday nights. Can't wait to I look forward to that every week, getting it going.
Right now, Andy has been getting everybody to call out somebody tonight. He had McCann go after Ricky. Okay, he had Ashton go after who was it? Blair. And you're always racing around Chuck McDonald, and you two are again there tonight. If you guys get together in tonight, is there going to be another call out? Can we make Andy happy with a 3-peat tonight? That would be, I'm sure Andy would just roll off with that one there if you can call out Chuck in a grudge match.
Yeah, Chuck and I we're no matter what race it is, no matter what vehicle, no matter what track, we always seem to be around each other almost the whole race. So yeah, if we can pull that off, tonight, that would be a good one. So we'll see if we can make that happen.
Well, that'd be nice. That'd be cool. I noticed a lot of people are having a problem with this hairpin. Did you have a problem with this hairpin too? There's a hairpin that comes down. I'm not sure what lane it is. I've never driven Crandon, but every time we get a shot, that hairpin, somebody is going off track, going around or up and top. Have you been seeing? I know Dustin's been calling it too. So
what I've found is you can't overdrive it. You gotta really slow down and take it to the inside. If you overdrive that, you're gonna go way wide and
is there a Joker lap out there?
I think we're at the end of the heat.
Yeah, they're at the end of the heat.
We're gonna go into warm-up.
Okay.
Jim Downham won that heat. Kevin McCann got second. I did not see who got third. It switched on me in a heartbeat.
All right, well, you got 5 minutes of warm up out there, Jeremy. Go get them, and good luck tonight. And how about we we'll hold you. We'll pull you back in afterwards.
Let's bring some people in. Let's talk to
McDonald.
some people.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, Jeremy. We'll talk in a little bit.
All right.
So who do you want to talk to, Andy? We got a bunch of people up here. I am working with Jeremy right now in.
Honestly, I wish I could get Blair Patterson into the.
Actually, I'm watching the stream, and I believe you are too.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him right now. I just texted him and said Ashton called him out, and he watched it. But
he's talking about the Kenny Wallace part. He seemed pretty pumped about it. Have we talked to Trask tonight?
Yes, we have.
Oh, we have. Chuck McDonald.
Yeah, I don't think we talked to Chuck tonight.
No, Chuck McDonald was next on
or Robert Cochran.
We've
had Robert Cochran in tonight.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Me and you might not have Jay, but everybody else might have.
Okay.
But we are working on Debbie conversation, so hopefully.
Well, let's get Chuck
and Ryan Walter. We haven't talked to either.
I want Chuck.
Hey Chuck, this is Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm thinking you're racing the Jumpy truck, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
How's it feeling out there tonight? We've been looking at that hairpin. It looks like it's been a little iffy.
She's loose like a goose.
Go ahead, Andy. You got your questions. Let's do this.
Yeah, Chuck. So being our Canadian, right? Our Canadian beaver here with the Lilies. You got a Canadian out there that won 2 awards tonight. Young Gun Ambassador Shannon Harton winning 2 awards.
Yes,
Rookie of the Year and Most Improved. How does that make you feel as a Canadian?
Proud as proud. She did a good job this year. Pretty impressed with the girl. Met her once already. Nice young lady too.
Absolutely. So Chuck, I know you're close with Lonnie, and Lonnie's kind of bring you into the fold, and you're part of the vets league and all that. But what does TDR honestly mean to you?
You know what? It's a bunch of people with common interests and all that stuff, but it's just all about friendship and camaraderie and helping out a fellow man, so to speak. That's what it is to me.
Absolutely, sir. And you know, you've attended a track days too with Shanna. So
yeah.
So tell us about that, because Jordan Sims, who's out here racing jumpy trucks, who may not be as accustomed to the dirt, but what's he like in a super late model?
You know what? I heard that they were going to be there at that Sunset Speedway local track here, and I called my dad up, who likes to go to an odd race, and I said, "You got to come out and meet these people." And so the two of us went out, and Jordan, Greg Brezo, and Shanna, they all took care of us in the pits, and really nice people. But he can handle a car on those tracks. He's definitely got a good hand for the wheel.
Awesome. Yeah. We're all cheered for Jordan because, racing in the top super late model series in Canada, he really did a heck of a job this season. And,
Yes, he did.
You got to hang out with him and Greg, and one of my goals is to hang out with Greg one day and tell me about my buddy Greg, because I love Greg Brazo.
He's definitely a family man, community oriented. Like I only met him the one night, but I felt like family by the time I left.
Awesome.
Nice person.
Well, Chuck, we wish you the best of luck tonight in the Jumpy Trucks, and we're so happy to have you a part of the TDR family.
Listen, when you come up this way, I got a cottage for you to crash at. You just come on by and we'll take care of you. Give you some real Canadian beer.
Love it, brother. I appreciate you, brother, and you have a great night.
Good luck in the race, Chuck.
Have a good night, fellas.
You too.
Why do I feel like anywhere I go, I've now got a place to crash?
Because you do.
I'm working with a fellow admin. I'm going to try to pull Debbie down in the booth, and we'll see if we get a read on
All right, let's do this.
Debbie, this is Dustin in the booth. You got a read on me?
She still no.
Still
no. Oh, Debbie. She's trying
Debbie,
so
you got a
hard
read on
to...
me?
Oh, my.
I'm going to send her back up. I'll
Well,
work my contact.
Well, I guess if we want to talk to Debbie, I got to get up to the driver's lounge and stream that one, huh? So this is my favorite part of this whole thing. Greg Brazo! My man is on the pole. Okay, but this is my favorite part of the Jumpy Trucks right here. It is a standing start for everybody, and it's just go, go, go.
Looks like they're starting in the grass.
There's Greg.
Yep, they got them all lined up. Looks like 18 trucks showed up tonight. What a show out. That's awesome for the Jumpy Trucks tonight. As you got Greg Rizzo, Rick Kohler, Les Bentz. Ryan Walter, we didn't talk to tonight, but was our Teddy Bear race winner, first-time winner. He's up there in fourth.
Oh.
They're getting ready to go. Here we go.
Rick Kohler jumped the start. They both jumped the start. It's going to be a penalty for them for jumping the start. What a heartbreak. Yep.
Oh, Greg. Oh, no, Greg.
Greg and Rick. So that's going to put Ryan up front as he roars out of there. Wow. And there's that 97 truck right there just hanging on. And, man, look at him go. Look at that. Oh, they touch. That's the 31. I believe that was one of the hookers.
Hooker, I think, yeah.
Yeah. And there's a 13. There's the other hooker. Usually they run the opposite of each other. I believe Tony runs the 13 and Ashton runs the 31, if I'm not mistaken.
You're correct on that, I believe.
And there's Jeremy Gaiman as he comes flying through there. He's just trying to find his way without anybody seeing him. Just sneak up to the front. Man, they're just getting everywhere. Oh, Jim's just getting beaten around. Yeah, Jim eventually got beat around, so that way he's facing again. Oh, and gets hits again! I don't know what that was about, but doesn't look like Jim's getting ready to go. Couldn't find a gear. I don't know what was going on.
It looks like that shutdown thing we were talking about earlier in the first couple of heats. You just can't go. I might have to figure that out from some of the drivers after the race here.
Yeah, that's something, because every race it seemed like somebody was slow, shut down.
Yeah.
There's an Expedia, there's Jeremy Gaiman, there's Greg in that Kool-Aid car. Canada, he's got Kool-Aid in Canada on the side, so he's definitely Canadian. Like Andy said, even though he doesn't race with all the time, he is true TDR values. So
very true.
Off the track as well as on. And there's Ashton as he pulls around. He said that he wasn't good on these, but he's kind of going against his word because when we were talking to him, was like in 5th or 7th. And there he is in 7th again, so he's halfway through the field. So he's only half as bad as he thinks he is.
Well, Ashton's gotten a lot better on dirt. You know, working with him in the sprint car, he's been having a lot of fun with it. A little bit of fun on the dirt. You know, we don't run a lot of dirt. We don't have a lot of guys that like dirt. And, you know, we're slowly getting into this, TDR is. And I think it's got, you know, Tony Hooker started out something with this.
Gentlemen, if I could break in real fast.
Oh, no.
We're going.
I know we got an awesome race going, but we've got a guest in our driver's lounge right now that we need to bring in.
Bring him in.
And that was funniest moment of the year.
It might be
Add
Blair
TDR
Patterson, I'm guessing,
supporter.
is what you're thinking.
What's that?
Blair Patterson, I think.
Blair Patterson needs to get in this right now.
I got you. We'll get him in here. Hey, Blair, this is Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me?
Yeah, I got you. What's going on, man?
Oh,
So
my
I gotta
God.
ask you about something here. I know Andy's going to ask you the same thing, but I'm going to butt in and do it. Who's spinning tires?
Spinning tires?
Yeah.
You know, Kenny Wallace spin tires. I just light them up right there at the beginning. Kenny just spins his tires. I just light them up, man.
Oh my goodness, Blair! Like so you had it awesome. I don't know, awesome or funny. What do you want to call it? Moment of the year in TDR, but Kenny Wallace calling it. How's that feel?
That's pretty great. You know, I wouldn't call the moment awesome because it took out old David Trumbley like straight away, and I took myself out, so that's not super cool. I apologize to David yet again today after the award show. But dude, to have Kenny Wallace busted my chops about spinning the tires before the Southern 500, absolutely epic, man. I'm still giggling about it. Absolutely epic.
So not only that, right? So that was the epic moment, but you're also, on top of that, you get an award for TDR supporter. So for everything that you've done for TDR this year, from streaming to shout outs to you know, donating to our events, you know, being a top supporter, what does that mean to you?
You know, I heard, I went back and watched qualifying. We'll get to that in a minute. But I've heard this question asked before, and it's an absolute honor to be considered because there's so many people here in the TDR family, you know, 1,100 people or so, give or take, that do so much. And I feel like I just kind of do the little bit that I can do to help and to get recognition for that. Like, just to be nominated was an honor, and then let alone to bring home 2 awards tonight. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. I don't know. I'm kind of dumbfounded, kind of speechless by it. Like, it's really, really cool.
So before we get to qualifying, let's talk about last night.
Yeah.
And anybody who joined in tonight saw me live on the YouTube with my Friday Night Fights shirt going on, right?
Yeah.
Last night was a rough night for a lot of people. And I know Blair, first of all, I want to say happy birthday, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. I
just
appreciate
gonna
that.
say that actually. Happy birthday, Blair.
Happy birthday to Blair. And we don't want to take away from that. We don't want him to make you feel bad about anything that happened. And he's been beating himself up all day over last night. So let's forget about what happened last night, but let's talk about it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So what was your thought about last night?
So overall, I would say it was a great race. It was a really good concept. I like what Steele and Lockwood put together. It was a good idea. It was a good track, good car combo. They worked their tails off to get that rallycross car to turn at Thompson Speedway. I was really shocked how well the car drove there at Thompson Speedway because that car is not supposed to be at Thompson Speedway, let alone like be anywhere near decent to drive. And it, you know, shout out to those guys for doing such an awesome job putting that grudge match together. there was it got a little messy from time to time. Like for example, I started 16th. By lap 5, I think I'm running 5th, and I don't know if I actually passed anybody for position. I just kind of like felt like I was driving through landmines, and I was super thankful that I could make it through the minefield and keep the car together. And then I guess this would be a good way to prelude to talking about Ashton Hooker. I guess this would be a good segue here. And then my little buddy Ashton Hooker blocked me, which, for what I understand, is team orders. After hearing his interview earlier tonight, Ashton Hooker blocked me for a few laps, and I felt like I had a really good run on him to get by him clean. And we got together, and I got a little upset about that. And then I got the car collected back under me and got it back rolling again. And then like 3-4 laps later, somebody else got into me, and I felt like it wasn't a teammate. It wasn't Team Steel. It was somebody else. And I got really upset about that because I thought it was intentional. And I got a little out of character and lost my cool. So I released an apology over on the racing page for everybody. That's not what TDR is about, man. TDR is not about losing your cool. It's about being competitive, and it's about being family, and it's about being together. And it's not about losing your cool. And I think I took it just a skosh too serious last night. And I let my emotions, I think my helmet might be one size too small, if I'm going to make an excuse. I think my helmet might be one size too small, and it squeezes my head. But I lost my cool, and, I made an apology about it. I feel bad because, the last thing I want to do is ruin somebody else's fun. If somebody gets into me intentionally or not intentionally, that's going to take me out and might ruin a little bit of my fun. But I let my ego and my competitiveness get in my way, and my mouth started running a little bit. And I just hope I didn't ruin anybody else's fun.
Yeah, and you've been beating yourself up over it all day, and while I appreciate that, like things happen, right? Like we're all, at the end of the day, we're all competitive racers, and as much as BP Racing has been a huge part of TDR, and such a big supporter, like things happen, right? So nobody holds a grudge against one outburst. However,
I do feel a grudge coming on.
However, there is a grudge match that has been shouted out on the stream tonight. Ashton Hooker has come in here and called out Blair Patterson for a grudge match.
I absolutely love it. So I just got back home from hanging out with Mom on my birthday, and I'm just chilling on the couch watching a Rowdy Piper documentary, and Ashton Hooker sends me a message. He goes, "Hey man, go watch qualifying in Jumpy trucks. You'll love it." So I hop on the tube, right? Hop on the YouTube, and you guys are live, and I'm like, okay, where are they at? Like, are they in qualifying right now? Like, where are they at? I'm like, okay, the race is going on. So I like rewind it back to right at the beginning of qualifying, and I hear the whole thing, and I hear Ashton. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you baited him into calling me out.
Just a little bit.
We kind of did.
Just a little bit. We'll get it for you.
A little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
if listen, Blair. If we can't get Adam and Kevin to call it out, we're gonna get somebody.
So here's the deal. I fully accept the call out. I have messaged Ashton back already. I told him, man, I love it. That's awesome. And I said, what car, what track you want?
Oh boy, they're already planning it.
And he has responded back. Here, let me give you the live update. This is live, local, late breaking news.
Oh my goodness! Right here on Back Sports.
All right, where is it? What do we got?
He says, IDK, LOL, I just called you out, LOL.
Oh my!
That doesn't sound like any track or any.
So
no track, yeah.
We have an LOL race going on.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna run clown cars at Irwindale Speedway on the figure
That would be
eight
good.
with the 2 LOLs in there.
Jump or not?
Oh my goodness! But Blair, in all seriousness, right? Like it happens to the best of us. I've been there. you know, as the leader of TDR, I've been there, opening my mouth and kind of had to pull back here and kind of look at the big picture, right? So it happens to the best of us, and I don't hold nothing against you for last night. I watched your stream; it wasn't terrible. You know, and issuing the apology and just saying what, you know, this is not TDR, and obviously you follow the TDR values, and that's what this is all about.
Yeah, I mean, TDR, like, I don't know what number member I am, but I'm like first 100 for sure.
Absolutely.
You know, I've been around TDR for a really long time, and I remember back in the day when Tyler first posted, and I don't remember what group it was in. One of the 8 trillion iRacing groups on Facebook. You know, there's only 83 million iRacing face
right.
groups. Yeah. Which, I'll be honest with you, I wish all of those 83 million groups supported Back Sports and BPR as much as they support these groups. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right?
Because there is droves of people there, and then you look at the live viewer count on these things, and it's like, where'd y'all go?
Isn't it amazing how many people are on there complaining, and we're like, hey, we got a group here that doesn't complain like that.
Yeah, but I remember Tyler putting that first post up there, you know, if people watch it don't really know, but Tyler put a post up there, and it was basically, I'll keep it brief. It was basically, hey, I'm tired of running official races because people are being mean and they're being rude, and, you know, I've got autism, and, you know, not everything, you know, I don't do things intentionally, but I can't handle the name calling, and it's a real shame because I love racing and I want to continue iRacing. And then this group formed, and when I found out this group formed, I'm like, dude, this is something I need to be a part of, because that's like the break it down. Like, you know, we talk about TDR being charitable and inclusive and all these other great things, right? But the biggest part for me is inclusive, because it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what walk of life you come from, what goes on in your day-to-day life. If you love racing, like, you could be part of this. This is for you. And that's the part that I absolutely love about TDR. And that's why I was kind of embarrassed by my actions last night, because I forgot that at one point last night. You know, I felt like winning the race and running good was more important than finding a safe, happy place for us to race. My level of importance switched up. You know what I mean? So, but that's the thing, man. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, you know, age, race, you know, male, female. It doesn't matter, man. Like, if you love racing, TDR is a place you need to be.
Absolutely. You nailed it right there, buddy. And, you know, it's funny because I know you know that, right? And I know how bad you were beating yourself up over it today. And I felt so terrible, honestly, when I saw not only you posted it on, you know, posted an apology, but, you know, even said something in your video about, or the text about the video, you know, and there's people that follow you that said, oh, I'd be mad too, but they just don't understand, right? They don't understand what TDR, what the grudge match, honestly, is supposed to be about. And once they do, they'll be on board too.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, there's, you know, it's one of those things where, and I'm not trying to take away anything from the competition level of TDR, because there's some guys over here that are bad fast that I may never beat in my entire iRacing career. Hashtag McCann's.
As he's coming up,
McCann is coming up on Jordan Sims.
He's coming up on Jordan real quick.
Watch Andy's stream. Let's we got 3 laps to go here. Watch Andy's screen here. You want to help us finish calling this race out, and we'll finish out this conversation at the end?
I love it. Let's get back to this race here for a minute.
Yeah, we got 3 laps to go.
McCann came from 15 seconds back to catch Jordan Sims in the closing laps of this race after he said that he didn't think he had it today. So this is a very interesting.
This is tight. This is gonna.
This is Kevin. Watch. This is Kevin right now trying to prove to Ricky that he's the top dog.
Yes,
Kevin-
and he's living up to it.
And
Kevin's
Blair,
all
did you
over
see
right
that?
here. Watch this.
Oh, they're together.
They hit. Oh.
Oh my God! I just saw that angle that Jordan Sims took into that corner, and I saw the angle Kevin took, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna get big."
Oh,
Look at
they're
this-
side
look at
by
this
side
angle. Look at
now.
And they are beating and banging. Crossover move. Here's that
Crossover.
tight turn. There he goes. Kevin's got an outside line going on Jordan at the jump.
Oh my
As they come in
goodness.
that backstretch.
Phew.
I think Jordan.
And
just
Kevin
stepped a little
takes
too
it.
tight.
Now here comes that little. Oh, there's where they have trouble
There's
all
that
night.
hair-
That's
there's
that.
that
That's a
hairpin.
hairpin.
Oh, there's a
And
hairpin.
Jordan slides a little bit too much. Kevin takes over the lead. And looks like he's going to run away now with it. Two
Oh,
laps
no.
left. with just
I
3
want to give up.
seconds.
I want to give up on Jordan here, but Blair, call it, buddy. Call the end of the race.
Yeah, call us out. Call us out, Blair.
So we got Kevin McCann ahead of Jordan Sims. Jordan Sims is doing everything he can to hang on to that back bumper. Down here, we're going to go over a hill, and then we're going to come into a hard left-hand turn. If Jordan Sims can send it in here to the inside, he's going to have a chance on him. He slides high. Kevin holds it real nice and tidy through this corner. We're going to be coming to the white flag here. Kevin McCann is looking beautiful in this one, but he's got lap traffic ahead of him. I see 2 cars up there, 2 trucks. Oh no, he's got 2 jumpy trucks that he's got to get around. What is he going to do with these 2? They going to slow him down too much? Ooh, Jordan's falling back. What happened to Jordan?
Jordan is falling back. He is down to 7 seconds.
lose.
Jordan
Kevin's
had a
there.
problem.
Now he's back up. Now he's back up there. He's pulling
Okay,
up
here it
the course. So he comes up.
Yeah, I saw 7 seconds there. I'm like, where'd he go?
Now he's
That's
Ke-
the way not the checkered stand, Bob.
So is this Kevin McCann sending a message to Adam Rickey tonight?
Well, we'll find out after the race.
Oh, he's still got a couple of really technical turns to go. He's got lap traffic ahead of him that he's got to get around. Or, the safe move with this kind of lead, just stay behind him. Don't even push it. But there's a couple technical little sideways. Oh, little bounce. Hitting a little 2-wheel.
Oh,
push it.
Jim!
Oh,
Jim!
Him and Jim get together on the lap traffic.
Oh my goodness. I would have just stayed in line. Let that guy go, man. Let him go. You got enough of a lead. Let him go. You'll be okay. Pulls the slide
It's
on
not
the
fire
bottom.
suit Friday for him. He's not in a fire suit.
No. No, he needs to be. Because he is bringing the heat here tonight. Look at this. Kevin McCann through the final corner. Coming across the jump to the finish line. Kevin McCann brings it home.
Oh,
Way to call it
man.
out, Blair.
Awesome
That was
call, Blair.
awesome.
Great call, Blair. Great call.
That was awesome.
That was one heck of a race and a fun one to watch, to be honest
yeah.
with you. And Kevin McCann bringing it home. Blair Patterson with the call. And I think we ought to, with the call that we just had, allow Blair to do the interview with Kevin McCann.
That would work out just fine. I think we should pull him up here now. He's just doing his
Blair, if you've got the time, we don't want to hold you up here, buddy.
Oh, I'm in.
All right, Blair, I'm going to pull him in as soon as you hear the beep. Go ahead. You start it out.
All right.
Go for it.
Kevin McCann, it's all of us up here in the booth. This is Blair. You got a copy?
Yeah, man. How's it going?
Buddy, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to lie to you. I just started paying attention with like 3 laps to go. And I saw you drive up there to the front and get around Jordan Sims. Tell us about that last couple laps there.
Oh man, that was a blast. Track changes so much in these things, and it's a lot of fun to sit there and experiment with the different lines and stuff. And I started to find where the grip was, and I could tell I knew the corners he was struggling in, and these things are so difficult to pass with somebody that's equal speed without really bumping into him, which I didn't want to do. So I just waited for the right moment there to that section of the track. I knew I was quicker than him, and just executed it perfectly there. And that was a fun race.
Yeah, that was a beautiful move down there in that hairpin. Looks like he slid a little high, and you were able to get around him there. That was an absolutely awesome move. We've got news. You want to talk news?
Let's talk news. Let's
We're talking news.
Let's talk news.
But we're trying to get a call out, a grudge match between you and Adam Ricky, and it seems like everybody's dragging their feet on it. So Ashton Hooker.
And Kevin promised us. So Blair, you may have missed this.
Yeah.
But Kevin promised us bring him in the booth after he wins, and he may have
If he wins, then he would. Yep. So.
Oh, let's hear it. Kevin McCann to the call out.
Yeah, I guess a promise is a promise. So, Adam, I'm calling you out. I want to do the same thing I did tonight and win in a grudge match.
There it is. There's the official call out. Adam, come on, Adam.
Love it.
Adam's got to answer the bell. You know, we had some awesome call outs tonight. I mean, Ashton called out Blair. Right,
yep.
and Dakota called me out earlier in the week, and
yep.
You know, there's some awesome grudge matches on the table for votes. But if I'm voting right now, I want to see the I want to see the
McCann Ricky hands down.
Yeah.
McCann Ricky hands down.
Absolutely. I second to that, of course, is Blair and Ashton, but. Which I want to see too. I may have to run 2 in one night just to see it. But
we'll run the duel in the desert. How about that?
Oh,
that'd be a good one. Yeah, duel in the desert.
I like that.
It's on. So Kevin,
Phoenix or Las Vegas? Phoenix or Las Vegas? So
rolls off the tongue.
You want to hear the car track combo?
You made the official call out. You made the official call out, Kevin. So I want to hear. Are you going to put Ricky on a mile and a half, which he hates?
Nah. I got something even better.
Oh,
there we go.
Boy.
Oh, come on, bring it.
Gonna do the 87 Cup cars hill climb.
Oh,
there you go. There you go.
There you go.
That's the call out right there. So, Blair, in that same aspect, Ashton called you out. What's your car choice, Sing Track?
Right.
I don't know. I got to figure out, I think the biggest stress I have about this grudge match is figuring out what round I'm going to draft which McCann in. So,
their last round, no matter what. No matter what, their last round. Yeah, the McCann's their last round.
Well, for the McCann grudge match, Brian drafted me pretty early, 2nd or 3rd round, if I remember right. So Brian's getting an early pull. Kevin, I think he's going to be around 9 or round 10 pick for me. He's lost a lot of draft stock here recently.
That still don't answer the question. What car track combo do you want?
Yeah, what car track?
So
I don't know. Ashton was talking about he loves super speedways.
Yep.
So,
that's his 2 wins in TDR.
Yeah, so I think like trucks at Talladega or trucks at Daytona, not the bumpy one, not the bumpy Daytona. So we might go super speedway racing. We still got to work it out. I don't want to lock anything in official yet, but
it wouldn't be a duel in the desert, but we'd be looking at a duel in however we want to call it. I can't think of the name right now.
Well, you got the duel in Dega, the duel at Daytona.
There you go. We can have 2 races in one night and have a heyday.
ISS. I mean, you can take it to ISS. That's a big track too.
You guys want to burn out the announcer, don't you?
Well, you might have to be involved in one of these, Andy.
Right?
No, the only one I'm involved in is if Dakota wants it, I'm gonna take that damn trophy from him.
Okay, so we might have to have a trio in something.
Dakota, how to get Crabber and Goons worked into my grudge match.
Yeah. Well, if you guys noticed the call out from Dakota, you know, I was at the race where he won his very first oval race, and he won a trophy and all that, and he's putting that trophy on the line. And God willing, I would love to have that in my trophy room. And he is putting it on the line. So, you know, we may have to have a weekend of grudge matches right now because we have 3 grudge matches on the line that I want to see.
Sounds like a great trio to me.
That would be a good night. Just a night of just all-out grudge match. Or a weekend of grudge match. Yeah, 3 nights in a row. 3 nights. Yeah, a weekend of...
We got a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday grudge match. Let's do it. Kevin, you on board?
I'm down.
Well,
Blair.
We kind of heard
Sounds
cars between Patterson and McCann. Andy, what's your car choice?
Against Dakota, anything he
Against
won't wreck
Dakota.
me. Anything he won't wreck me in.
No,
Oh, motorcycles, right? Motorcycles. Are we safe with the motorcycle?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've heard he's hit you a lot lately, so and then quite a few cars.
I have a feeling if Dakota's near me, he's gonna wreck me. It doesn't matter the car. So
there you go. All right.
It sounds like we got an awesome thing. It's going up on TDR for a vote. Everybody out there, get out there and vote because we're going to vote on the January grudge match right now. Starting now, we've got 3 awesome grudge matches we're going to vote on. We got Kevin McCann has officially called out Adam Rickey. Ashton Hooker called out Blair Patterson, and Dakota Bro put his trophy on the line against me, and I'm going to take that son of a bitch from him.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a great weekend. I think we all got to make sure we tie this vote. We're having him in one weekend. We're going to have a trio. And
well, we're moving into January, so a lot of leagues are kind of ending right now. Jumpy Trucks is ending here in a week. I don't know what Kevin has planned for season 2, but I'm sure Kevin and I can get together and agree on dates. Gas and Go has not started up yet. And Friday Night Lights is run by my son, and I could tell him not to run a race. So
yeah,
we might well have some fun in this.
We got a Friday, Saturday night grudge match coming up in January. I say we do all 3. Is anybody in disagreement? Tell me out there on YouTube land too. You in disagreement of running 3 grudge matches in 3 nights?
Twisted Neck Waterfowl wants to know when the vote's going on.
No, I know, Blair. Blair, you run some other stuff on the weekend, so we'll make sure that you get to run your grudge match the night you're available.
My Friday nights I have penciled in for TDR.
Absolutely. You get the Friday night against Ashton Hooker.
Oh, so we get the Fire Suit Friday.
Fire Suit Friday.
Oh, absolutely.
Woo-hoo!
Listen, if Blair doesn't have that helmet on running with TDR, we got a problem.
Well, you kind of need that with some TDR.
Eh?
Oh, we got breaking news from Ashton Hooker. Ashton Hooker just messaged me. We have breaking news live on the air.
Oh,
let's bring him in.
Let's do it.
Do we have him in? Let's bring
Ashton
in.
Let's
bring Ashton in. Yeah.
Kevin, I'm trying to get Adam to join the Discord, so don't
He's
leave.
not willing.
Do not leave.
Ashton, it's Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me. Ashton, it's Dustin in the booth. You got to read on me.
Ashton Hooker. Oh boy, Ashton Hooker.
He walked away from his mic.
Okay.
He wrecked his dad in that race, so.
So let's hear the breaking news from Blair Patterson.
Yeah, well, I'll send him back up to driver's lounge.
He's got breaking news. He says definitely not the VW at Thompson.
So for everybody who missed that, you can go back to Back Sports and view the race call with me and Tommy from Thompson of the Eric Steele and Chris Lockwood grudge match. And
Ashton Hooker just joined us in the booth.
I know.
Ashton.
Well, hold up. All you guys that missed it, go on there and check it out because you can watch me and Tommy not know what the hell was going on.
So Ashton.
So that's
you gotta read on me.
I do.
Blair said there was a little bit of breaking news. What's the breaking news?
It's
What do
not
you mean?
Thompson.
Well, what did you just send him about the race?
I told him to watch qualifying.
All right.
After that, what you just said.
So we have 2 grudge match people in the booth right now.
Yeah.
It will be a January Friday night. Let's hash this out tonight on air. What kind of car are we running? Where are we running? Or what are the rules?
Oof.
Ooh.
Ashton, that's
I'm
you.
putting you
Ooh,
both on
come
the
on,
spot.
Ashton. Yeah.
Pointing at you, bud.
Hold on.
Well,
There's a
from what Blair told us, we're not running VW bugs at Thompson.
yeah.
He was
I told him
saying
that.
he was saying trucks at one of the super speedways where you have your win.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Blair.
Yeah, what kind of car? What kind of car did you win at a super speedway? Remind me.
So whatever I tell you, you're gonna pick the one I didn't. So I won in the next gens.
So here it is. So Blair has
feel like I'm
already
getting
picked
I won in the
basically.
trucks and the cup cars.
So Blair has basically picked the truck. Blair wants a truck race. Am I wrong,
like trucks.
Blair?
I want to take NASCAR trucks.
All right.
Right,
So you
right.
got the trucks, Blair. Ashton, pick the track. Crickets.
Daytona.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Trucks at Daytona.
Just to be clear, is that the high banks or is that the road course?
The high bank.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and it will not be Legacy either. So,
Okay.
all right.
Because if I was going to pick the track, I would have gone with Watkins Glen.
So
in the
we are trucks at Daytona with Blair Patterson and Ashton Hooker.
So
Now,
the first grudge match is set.
now, let's pick some rules.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
let's start this off, and I'll guide you guys through this as I have every grudge match so far. How many quick repairs do you guys want?
Well, it's Daytona, so we all know how well that goes.
So are we talking 1, 2, 3?
Blair, you
Blair,
want to
how
win?
many?
I say we go low, like 1.
1.
0.
I like 0. I almost went 0.
Blair?
I almost went 0.
Hey, Blair, remember last race you had 0 quick repairs? You spun the tires.
That is true. I did do that.
And guess what? Kenny Wallace told you about it.
Blair. Listen, once if we do it in the Riley prototypes.
Whoa!
Ooh,
I'm loving now. I'm loving this
Ooh.
now.
All right,
Oh, we're
Riley
getting
prototypes at Daytona.
we're getting gritty now. I love this. This is going good.
Riley prototypes.
I
on
love
the
the
high banks?
Rileys.
What does Kevin have to feel
Hey,
about that?
wait. He picked Riley prototypes. Blair, do you want to switch that to Watkins?
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know how those things draft is the problem. I don't remember running those on a super speedway.
They don't. They draft really well, but so smooth on a road course.
Oh, they're beautiful on Watkins Glen. I love them on Watkins Glen.
Yes.
Ashton's like, please don't choose the road course. Please don't choose the road course.
I will say, as a grudge match, guys don't want to run a road course, but I'll let you guys do what you want to do.
Yeah, I think let's stick with the high banks of Daytona. I'm not scared of the high banks.
Okay.
But I want to test that car just to make sure it drafts halfway decent. Because if it's not a good drafty car, like it'd be kind of a boring race. Not a good show for back sports.
Yeah,
we gotta have a good show.
So we are going to Daytona. Car to be chosen, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with the Riley prototype as long as it drafts well.
Okay. So let's.
So I'm gonna throw this out there. You know, we got some wives that like to drive in TDR.
Oh boy.
We gotta have a TDR grudge match. Or a wife TDR grudge match.
Yeah, now we're getting
How
into
about
Monday
Janelle
now,
versus,
Dustin. Dustin, you're blowing me up. I have too much on my plate now.
Janelle's calling out Christina. She just said it.
I'm gonna have to go find a wife.
Blair, to be honest, if I was a woman, I'd hit.
This is getting awkward. This is getting very awkward.
No,
It's very awkward right now.
All right,
I
so
mean-
so far we
I
got
mean-
Daytona, prototype, high banks. But if that does not work out on the high banks, are you guys willing to switch, or Ashton, are you willing to switch it over to Daytona road course?
There you
What's
go.
that?
If the
We gotta hash
prototypes
this
don't
out.
work out well, would you be willing to switch it over to the Daytona road course and keep it at Daytona?
Guys, I almost drank a whole bottle of whiskey.
There you go.
Sure.
We're not done yet.
I know.
Okay, so there you go. So if it doesn't work out with the drafting, he said he's willing to switch over to the Daytona road course.
But they
I-
do draft. Last I remember, they do draft well. So
All right.
If I remember right, they draft pretty good, but it's been a long time since I've ran them. So I just want to make sure it puts on a good show is the only thing that I'm worried about.
Well,
If
you
it's
have
gonna
to
be
be
a-
you want a
it's gonna
racy
be a-
race, right? Let's have a racy race.
Yeah, if it's going to be
Race
like a
race.
big, boring parade, like nothing against the next gen cars right now, but next gens on super speedways is really boring racing right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't we just race next gens at Talladega like 2 weeks ago?
we did that. We did
Yeah.
the next gens, which Blair, bottom of my heart, thank you for your contribution from Blair Patterson Racing. But we had the Vegas race, which was racy, but it's still
It's
still
super
the next
speedway.
gens, right? And
Yeah.
we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, it's just not a really good race. That TDR versus Pudge race at Talladega. I mean, nothing against any TDR guys, nothing against any Pudge guys. It's just an iRacing thing. It's just not a great race right now because of the way iRacing has it.
You ain't
The
wrong.
next gen car has a lot to grow.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of work to go.
Like I said before, I'm sure there's going to be once they get racing with them, there's going to be a lot more updates in iRacing.
Oh, it's gonna be
Around
updates
the
like
track,
crazy. And
I'm sure.
So
I'm sure.
It'll be
for the first
amazing.
like 3 weeks, as they hit every track, we're going to get more updates on that. But yeah, I
Every
agree.
track.
Now they're not really. Everybody's just feeling it out, so they're too new.
We're all gonna be going through that let's fill it out period.
Have we lost Kevin McCann yet?
Now McCann, I think, is still here. He's just listening to the
I think he's just
banner going
listening
back
and
and
doesn't
forth
wanna
between
talk.
Ashton and he's going to get his ideas.
I'm trying to get Ricky fired up, but he's
It's past his bedtime, man.
no, it definitely is.
No, you're saying his elevator went down.
Ooh.
I don't know why.
did you find that on Craigslist yet?
Nah,
No.
unfortunately.
Well, you did elevate yourself tonight to a win, so you didn't think that was going to happen. And Adam O'Brien, who you were really worried about in the very beginning, ended up finishing in 18th out of the race. So
Yeah,
I think he might have jumped the start.
No, he had some power outage issues, so that was
no.
unfortunate.
Well, I
he didn't
guess-
even get to start it.
Going into that, we saw in the broadcast tonight there was some at times some trucks that went slower on the track. Was there some technical difficulties in the trucks or shutting off? I don't think Kevin had the
Nah,
problem, but it just seemed like everybody had a spot where they could go. Is how I want to say this.
Well, I think it was Adam, myself, and oh man, I can't remember who. Ryan Shelton kind of all agreed in the heat races that if we got out to a big lead, we'd wait up and just to get some experience, bumping and banging and passing. So that's probably what you saw.
Okay, yeah, it makes more sense now.
What we were seeing now.
Yeah, because you guys, you guys did have a huge lead, and then all of a sudden it was just like the truck just shut down, and then you waited for the rest of the field to catch up. So
Yeah,
that explains that.
I chose to do about 30 seconds of donuts on my heat race before I went, and just barely got the win.
But you did come up, man. That was one heck of a show to come up from, to catch Jordan and pass him on the 3 laps to go, and that was really exciting to watch.
Yeah, it got really interesting at the end there. Blair called it all at the end for us, and it was interesting. Like you said, you kind of waited for him to make the pass.
Yeah, that's all I had, man. That was it. If he'd have had another lap or two, I wouldn't have gotten him.
Sweet. Well, congratulations on your win. Congratulations on another successful night. I mean, you had 15 trucks out there. That's a pretty good showing for you.
I think
Yeah, just shout out to everybody that came out. That was a blast. That was the most fun I've probably had in a while. Everybody in Discord was laughing, having a ball. It was a great night overall.
Hopefully you can keep that up, because I think that's the success that we're showing on Wednesday night as well. Everybody's laughing, having a good time, not really taking it too awfully serious, and that's what helping that grow. So as long as you keep that, I race with you usually on Sunday nights, but unfortunately I had some stuff to do tonight. I called the race. But No, you kick my butt every time I'm out there, but I have fun doing it. So
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. You know, everybody that's out there maybe listening right now or tuning in later, join the Saturday Night Trucks. It's a ton of fun,
Ton of
right?
fun.
It's a blast out there.
There's only one week left with Crandon champion, but I'm sure Kevin. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but we probably have something really fun planned for season 2.
Yeah, I got some ideas. That's for sure. It's
Oh,
gonna
boy.
we're gonna take it to the next level.
I got an old boy out of Ashton there.
Yeah, and so join it because I'll be honest, as the guy behind TDR, haven't ran one of these races yet. It was a ton of fun to call it tonight. I can tell you that. Saturday nights was kind of my one night off. But I'm gonna get out there and run it next season. So,
Because they're fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure we'll broadcast another one, and maybe we can get Blair Patterson back up here to call some races.
Yeah,
that was great job.
That.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. I'm in.
All right, well there you go. So we got a challenge now. We got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. We got challenges lined up. We've got new seasons coming up. It's going to be a great new year for TDR, I feel. And after tonight, it was just so great to see the year just culminate down with that wonderful award ceremony, the before, the after show, and then to top the night off, a nightcap with the Jumpy trucks, and everybody had a blast. And then we got more stuff coming up. So Blair, Kevin, thank you for joining us up here, calling the end of the race. Kevin for putting this on. Hopefully, we can get more exposure out there. We can get more Jumpy trucks out there and really build these fields out for you guys. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
Yeah, absolutely. Send them back, Dustin, to having a party, and I'm gonna pay a couple bills real quick, and then we'll
You do your thing.
we'll talk about some other people that may be out there we need to talk to, but I definitely need to pay some bills. So
Pay the bills.
Sunny South Raceway, our Victory Lane sponsor. Lonnie Mick, I am not as good as Tommy, but this is our Victory Lane sponsor.
Congrats,
Grand Bay, Alabama. If you haven't gotten a chance to get down there and see this raceway because they're so focused on inclusiveness and youth and just, it's along the lines of the TDR values. So get down there and see Sunny South Raceway. And then we got B&B Wraps. So I know a lot of you out there have seen the car, right? But we would not be here with those graphics on Dakota's car in Victory Lane if it wasn't for B&B Wraps. B&B Wraps really hooked us up, made Dakota's car look fantastic in Victory Lane. Hit them up for any of your vinyl leads from coffee cups to semi-trucks. Next up, we have... I'm sorry, I'm trying to do it all without Tommy. We've got McCody Setup Shops. And Dustin, I know you've missed it, but Jay, you've called it the iconic... or the IROC series. I'm sorry, not iconic.
IROC series, yes.
Yeah, I mix them up all the time. IROC series. Jeff McCody has provided the setups for every single race, free of charge to TDR.
I've raced in one of them, and I know Jay has broadcast the majority of them. The one race I raced in, the best setup I've ever raced. McConey Setup Shop is, I was just telling my wife earlier, I will be getting, when I get into setup or open setups, they will be my number one.
Absolutely.
They are a great setup shop.
Absolutely. Guys, get out there, talk to Jeff, talk to McConey Setup Shops. If you have an open setup or need something, hit up McConey Setup Shops. They are the fastest. Their setups, your victories. And I would tell you right now, there is a open application for everybody. Hit it up, TDR folks. Let's get on that McConey team for the year. And we're done, guys. Let's talk about how we had a good race tonight and what TDR was all about tonight.
Great night. Not speaking over you, Jay. Great race tonight. All in all, great day by TDR. Can't thank you enough, Andy, for everything you did for this group. The race was beautiful. The whole day was beautiful. We had a heyday. I don't know if there's anybody up in the Discord, Andy, that you have not talked to that you want to. Feel
I'm gonna
free
take
to.
a look.
I am gonna turn this over to Jay, and Jay, you say yours piece.
Yeah, no, it was from 5 o'clock till 11 o'clock. We went on the air for 6 hours straight. Andy's pretty much run through everything. A lot of high emotions have gone through. But this is what TDR is about. It's about family. It's about emotion. You've heard Blair up here. He got his emotions get over it, but he apologized. So this is what it's all about. And just everything from the awards ceremony to special appearances, everybody that shows up race after race, week after week, and just, that's what it's all about. It's not necessarily the wins. It's not necessarily, anything. It's about getting out there. We support like the Dayton Children's Hospital, the Cards for the Troops, the memorial. I mean, there's just so much that goes on into everything that TDR does. Back charities, you can donate anytime. You don't have to wait for special events. Anytime you want to open your hearts, open your wallets, go to Back Charities, BACCcharities.com. Just reach out. I mean, and help support the cause. And this is what everybody at TDR does. And like I said, I came on in October, and I wanted to come in the booth because of what I see. I love calling out these guys. Everybody out there deserves a shout out. And, doing my little part up here, I love doing it. So I can't thank everybody enough. I can't thank Andy enough for inviting me up here. I can't thank Dustin enough for being there, supportive. He helped me out more than anybody has ever known. Just riding together, following him, racing with him. Even all the way up from Adam Ricky. I mean, I've followed him. He's told me a few things. Just racing with these guys week after week. And by all means, everything that went into tonight is what we deal with and is why we show up and is why we have fun in Discord and put on these races. It's just a great family and we're all inclusive. Nobody's left out. It doesn't matter, like they said, your ability, your age. There's no discrimination. Come on out and have a great time, and we'd be more than happy to have aboard.
Well said, Jay.
Absolutely, Jay, and I appreciate all the big kind words. And TDR is about a bigger picture. Everybody wants to say thanks Andy, thanks Jay, thanks Jim, thanks Dustin, thanks this. There's nobody that's bigger than TDR, right? And
It's a group.
it's all about the inclusiveness of TDR. With that being said, and I'm going to ask Dustin to do a little bit of a job for me. Okay.
Gotcha.
But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 people right now that I want to bring into the booth because they've been hanging with TDR all night long. Okay.
Gotcha.
We'll ask them to please be quiet and speak their turn.
Yep.
So maybe you tell them first. But let's bring in everybody who's been hanging out in that TDR Discord all night long. Because it's about them. It's not about me. It's not about Jay. It's not about Dustin. It's about
it's about the group.
Ryan, hold on a second. Speak your mind, or hold on. This.
Yes, please, if you're being brought into the booth, please remain silent for the moment as we get everybody kind of in here. You guys are live on the YouTube, so
Oh boy.
let's make sure that everybody kind of gets in here, and I'm
Working
sorry
right
that we're
on.
missing Deb, man.
I'm gonna bring her in. I'm gonna bring her in. We'll see what happens.
But I ask everybody that's in here right now, live on YouTube, right now, to please
Everybody got to read on us.
hold your peace, because we are live, and we will bring you in to talk. But please hold your peace.
So I'm gonna
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have any
start with
peace.
Ryan Walter.
Yeah, I want to talk to Ryan. And Ryan, tell me, I know you had your first victory over the TDR, the bear race, right? But that's not what I want to talk to you about. I want to ask you, what does TDR mean to you?
What is it? Okay, so TDR means to me. Well, first I found you guys from one of my buddies told me you had a dirt race, and then I joined up, and then I quickly just fell in love with everything it was about. Just with the people that are in here, very nice, family friendly, and always having a blast in Discord. I can always jump in, everybody's laughing, having a blast. And it's also, for me, it's made it easier and gave me more stuff to do, especially when I hurt my knee and got injured. It's given me something to do when I'm off work. It has something to do almost every night of the week, and it just keeps me occupied and keeps me not really thinking about my injury and more about, hey, let me have fun, and gives me more chance to laugh, experience, and talk to people and race with like-minded people that just want to have fun, don't want to be aggressive, just want to laugh, have fun, and have a great experience. And that's what I find here at TDR, especially with everybody that's in here. I have a blast with. We end up laughing almost every race, having a blast. That's all TDR is about, having fun and racing.
Absolutely right. You nailed it on the head about what TDR is about, right? He's found a place to go. So you know everybody out there that is on iRacing and may not have a place to go, he's found a home, and we are that home. Anybody out there, we are that home. Um, so we just want to make sure that everybody uh, understands that. Dustin, why does our Dustin go up to the driver's lounge, would you? And please find out why our really special guest that we really want to talk to.
I'll go up there and I'll talk to her quick.
Yeah, let's figure this one out.
I'll be back. You keep talking, do your thing.
Yeah. Next up, I'm gonna talk to Ashton Hooker and ask him. Ashton, so you had the call out with Blair, right? And here you go, buddy. It's on. But aside from that, and I know there was some frustrations last night. You admitted to blocking, right, and all that stuff. But really, let's now that we're a couple hours in the future. Again, tell me what does TDR mean to you?
Oh boy. So I gotta put this into words.
And don't make me cry, because I'll punch you.
Oh my god, I'm crying already.
Jim cries all the time, damn it.
So TDR is where I'm at school, and I can think about, like, I can come home and just relax and race with people I love and who I want to be around. And it's not just being with
Debbie, you got
us. It's about what we do outside, like outside of like the teddy bear drive and what we do for the kids and everyone else. But we do it as a family. And when teachers and our kids ask me at school, because they always see my bracelet or my shirt, and they're like, what does that mean? And I say it's where it's on iRacing, and we all race as a family to help spread awareness of autism and stuff, and to get other people involved with us and spread joy to other people.
For a very young man, and I call you a young man out of respect, because if you heard me earlier, you are a young man, and I personally want to see you grow into a grown man. Um, you nailed it, right? That's what TDR is about, and because of what you have expressed, I'm gonna now ask, because of the way you said it, I'm gonna ask Jim Downham
Oh.
to join me here. And Jim, you know, been through a lot through TDR, right? And you've been through a lot, and been here a while, and 2021 was a roller coaster ride, right? You had your highs, your lows, but ultimately we always end on a high, right? And you heard
Absolutely.
this young man who is an ambassador to TDR, talk about what it meant to him. So I want to hear from you. What does TDR mean to you?
A lot. A lot. I mean, I put God first in my life, no question. A family, and TDR is right there with the family. You know what I mean? I can't express the friendships that I developed through iRacing in the last year. Um, there's not enough thank yous to go out there. I mean, even on a bad night, somebody's there and somebody's willing to listen to you, and not even suggest anything, and just hear you talking. You know, there's relationships that I've built personally, from Ashton to Lonnie, and I'm saying bookends, from the youngest to the oldest and the guys in between. Um, there's no words that I can describe in my deep heart how much Ashley means to me, and from what Lonnie means to me, and everybody in between. I mean, really, it means so much. It really does. Like I said, I put you guys in line as family. Um, Sometimes people don't understand that until they get in the moment. But the only thing I can say is join TDR, and enjoy the moment. I, you have no, they have no idea what's out there on the other side in the social world. As me being in the older club, the social media, there's nothing like it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jim, for all that you do and all the tears that you've shed for TDR.
There's no thank you.
Our goal tonight was to make however many people we could cry. So,
Well,
um,
Hey, Andy, if you wouldn't mind, if I could just interject here,
yes, go ahead.
and I'm gonna see if I can make my older brother cry now.
oh my
But
God.
now I have to say, and give a big shout out to TDR, because it was Jim who pushed me to join this platform. We had fallen apart for years, just through different things, and now TDR and Jim Downham, with his sportsmanship, with his relationship, we are now back to being as close as we could ever be. And I can't thank Jim enough, and I can't thank TDR enough, because everybody out there made it so inclusive that I wanted to come out, and you guys helped us grow that relationship back because you are inclusive. And if it wasn't for that, I don't think we would be where we were at. So Jim, I love you. I'm loving to see you grow, and I love calling the races for you. And thank you for bringing me into this community.
I love you, brother. I really
I love
do.
you too, buddy.
Thank
And I
you.
love everybody out there.
Thank you, Jay. Now we'll give Jim a moment to have a rebuttal because we want to hear him talk now.
Oh my God, how can I talk? I
God.
mean,
Tito, pass me a tissue.
I mean, really. You know, I was really good friends with. I mean, my brother, my older brother, who just passed away, that we lost, and when we lost him, I was really, really down and out, and I was like, "There's nobody going to replace my older brother." But be darned if my younger brother, and it's God's plan, and we can't explain it. That the timing was right, and I was telling Paula the other night that, and she's happy that Jay and I developed a relationship in the last couple months. That I got my younger brother back, and that we lost for a long time. Um, and I'm glad to have him back in my life. And I love you, Jay, from the
I love
bottom
you
of
too,
my
buddy.
heart. And you make me so proud when you're in the announcer's booth because I
Well,
found
thank
your
you.
niche for you, and you do an outstanding job for back sports in the booth, and you make me proud. And you listen to some of my advice, brotherly advice on announcing, and
Yes,
I
I do.
thank you for that. And I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for all
Oh
the kind
God,
words. I appreciate it. Love you, bud.
I love you too.
And isn't this not what back sports and TDR are all about, right? Giving everybody the platform to be themselves and be inclusive and share their emotions. And this is what we're about. Um, and it's just it's amazing to see these two brothers come together after years. Lonnie, unmute. Um, but I'm gonna bring in Jeremy at this point, and I want to talk to Jeremy about a couple things. Jeremy, you out there, buddy?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. So Jeremy, you are kind of like the silent assassin, right? We see you in Discord every night. You just kind of sit there and take it all in, right? You hear everybody's problems. You hear everybody's concerns. You hear it all. Um, you run the vets league. You've stepped up to do a whole lot of different things. But what is your ultimate goal to see in TDR? Tough one.
Yeah, honestly, that is a tough one. That just to continue the mission, just to continue to grow, to continue to do what you have, what has been set forth, what you've been doing. Just to, I'd like to see the leagues that we have continue to build upon what they are, to to continue to increase the participation, to make the special events bigger, and the to for the charity to keep increasing every year, try and increase, shoot for higher goals. And you know my personal goal is just to, for the vets league, is just to keep getting that participation higher and higher, and keep doing bigger and better things, and you know to try to keep taking it to the next level each and every season, and come up with bigger and better, and just to continue the mission, just to keep, we got to keep evolving, and just developing, and keep pursuing the values and the mission, and just to keep it going.
And you kind of nailed it, right? It's all based around the values of TDR, and everybody by this point should know what the four values of TDR are, and it's inclusiveness and caring and charity and excitement, and you know, Jeremy kind of nailed that, where he just wants to grow that kind of spirit um, throughout the iRacing community, but not just the iRacing community, right? Because as we grow and evolve, TDR and back sports it's going to grow outside of iRacing. We want to grow our values into the world, right? And we want to be inclusive to everybody around us. It's not just about getting on this racetrack behind a virtual race car that not everybody can afford. At some point we have to reach out to others, and that's where we're headed, and that's where Jeremy's vision is. Right? It's above and beyond what any of us can think of right now in TDR. And I don't know where that's going. I'll be honest. Every year it grows. I have no idea where it's going. Uh, but on the on kind of on that note, and growing TDR. I want to bring in Lonnie Mixon one more time and kind of talk to him about the growth.
Andy, hold on one second.
Yes,
One
sir.
second. We have Mrs. Six down in the driver's lounge waiting.
No, I'm waiting for. If I move you, I'm gonna ask this over the stream. I don't know how this works. If I move you to the driver's lounge, does that mess up the stream?
Nope.
I'm gonna try this. We have to try this because Debbie really wants to talk.
Absolutely.
I've had a heart-to-heart conversation with her. I can't get her down here.
Let's
think
do
this
it,
is our
because
last
you know what?
ditch effort.
She's the one we need to talk to.
All right, I'm gonna move you up to the driver's lounge. I will join you. If everybody else wants to join, we can get it up there. We'll go from there.
Got it.
Ask this over the stream. I don't know how this works. If I move you to that mess up.
Nope. Certainly sounds like Debbie's got the stream flowing tonight.
Debbie,
TDR mom, Andy in the booth, your best friend, your son. You got to read on me.
I do.
Oh my God, yes.
Hello.
Miss
Hi.
Debbie, mom, TDR mom of the year. How are
Whatever
you
you want.
feeling after watching that TDR award show tonight?
Okay.
Just okay?
Family. I'm feeling, well, I'm physically not feeling wonderful, but I feel family.
Absolutely. So Debbie, yes, I know you're kind of under the weather. We're hoping for the best here. And we probably have you up way too late tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm an old lady, and it's 11:27 Eastern Standard Time.
Are you gonna blame me? You gonna yell at me, mom?
Nope, it is well worth it. This is my Christmas party this year, so
So
I
so
get
what
to
what
stay
kind of
up.
stories do you want to tell us about what you saw tonight?
What I saw tonight was another example of the nevers that we got that day, 3 days before Christmas Eve, when the doctor said he'll never. And he is. And I'm pretty overwhelmed at this point, humbled. I was just saying offline that I don't know, Andy, if you're aware that the sister that was next oldest from me was severely disabled from the time I can remember.
Mhm.
And my mother set quite an example of how we treat people who might be struggling or be a little bit different than us.
Yep.
And I had no idea that it was like on the job training through my whole life for my own motherhood. You know, Tyler has 2 older sisters, and I just am overwhelmed that Tyler talks about all these people on iRacing and these people on iRacing, and I love him and he's so nice. And now I got to know some people that I hadn't met, and I'm feeling like family. I felt that way with you, Andy, of course. Example, when my daughter was taken to the emergency room and you're trying to figure out how to get me there, because I can't see to drive at night. And that was just you, but now I'm seeing it truly is an entire community. And if we get down to the basics of it, it all happened because Tyler was doing something he was interested in. You know, he asked me if he could do this iRacing. Honestly, he had no idea what it really was. Thought it was just like a video game.
Yep.
And he was getting bullied and calling me and crying. And the next thing I know, I'm contacted and said, do you mind if we start this iRacing league? And I'm like, well, thank you for asking first, but because it didn't occur to me that someone would feel like they had to ask to be kind. I appreciate that respect in retrospect, because now look where we are. So
Absolutely.
it's kind of mind blowing because it hasn't even been 2 years, has it?
Nope.
From the very beginning.
Not 2 years yet.
So, like now, there's no going backwards, only forward. I'm hoping I can get some things straightened out so that I can be a little more involved in certain aspects, but I could not hear what everybody was saying prior on YouTube. And I did hear, and I didn't hear who it was because voices were going in and out, that said he wears his bracelet to school.
That's
and
Ashton.
People ask
Yep.
about it.
Oh, that was me.
Who's me?
Ashton.
I can't.
Ashton.
Okay. So now I have some bracelets and I can't wait to wear them. And I'm thinking, what school staff or student can I give a bracelet to so that they get asked, what's that about?
If I could interject real quick, like there are probably 800 bracelets sitting in my house. And we can spread the word.
Well, that's easy for me to do. Well, it is. I'm thinking in the time being, you could make like a paper chain to decorate for Christmas.
Yep.
800 bracelets.
I mean, I need to get some stuff out of my house. So, if you got, got some people that want some bracelets,
price sale.
someone's gotta order something, and there's gotta be like 8,000 bracelets that come with it.
Yeah, everybody go to
There you go.
TylerDRacing.com/shop and order a bracelet today because we need to get some stuff moving here.
Yeah. So you get 10 bracelets with each order, but no.
So the bigger thing I'm gonna ask you about.
Let's get them out.
What?
It's not about the orders. Let's get them out.
Yeah, but one thing I'm gonna ask Debbie about while we're still here live, is there was something special sent into your, and this is not something that anybody knows except for me, Debbie, and Tyler right now. Okay, but there was something special sent in an envelope inside your package that you received.
Okay, so you're not talking about the ornaments that got set separately. You're not talking about that envelope.
Something in an envelope that was sent inside the package. And there's only 3 people that know. And I left this moment really for this opportunity. So Debbie, would you tell us please what was inside that envelope?
What was inside that envelope? Well, it was addressed to Tyler. And it was check number 1054 from BACC Charities. Am I supposed to give the amount?
You can if you'd like.
Oh my God.
It was for $38.31 to Tyler Daniels for October and November shop commission.
Yeah, so what everybody doesn't realize out there that's listening still and maybe in Discord that we have decided between Tommy and I, who are the president and vice president of Back Charities, that we are giving Tyler a 3% royalty to him, directly to Tyler for any shop purchases. That was not a thing that was talked about. It was decided by me and Tommy, and just I did tell Debbie about it, that there was going to be a check sent. We did not tell Tyler about it. It was just something we thought that was the best thing that we should do. As Tyler's name is on a lot of product that's going out to you guys. But this is to help Tyler, right? This is to help Tyler establish himself. And I don't want to steal the thunder. So Debbie, tell us what happened when you told Tyler about the check.
Okay, so I was supposed to go to Tyler's, but I got sick. So I made him FaceTime me, which he hates to do. And I opened the envelope and told him, it's like having a job. And he was very speechless and shocked and grateful. And then he said, well, what do you want me to do with it? And I was like, what do you want to do with it? And he asked me if he could open a savings account, which kind of blew me away because he likes to spend money. I thought he'd say, can I get a track and a new car and this and that, on iRacing. And he decided that not only was he going to deposit those checks into a savings account for his go-kart racing, but he also texted me today and asked me if he could afford, because I'm his rep payee and handle his bills, if he could afford to put $50 a month in a savings account.
So think about that, guys. For the T-shirts that you buy, it's a T-shirt to you guys. You guys are wearing the logo. You guys love it. I see it on Discord all the time when you guys put your stuff up. Um, but imagine this has affected Tyler in a positive way, right? Everything that you guys buy, Tyler's getting a little bit something, but not that's not the big thing, right? You guys affect him in a way to where he's now has a positive mindset of saving some money and setting himself up for a little bit of a better future. So it's all because of everybody out there, right? It has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. All I just do the thing and move on. But it's the family, right? Right, Debbie.
It is, because here's the thing. Before I moved Tyler into his own apartment, Tyler had a job. Tyler worked for over 7 years. The last 5, he worked in a cafe that was busy at lunchtime. And he was so proud because he told me, so he got promoted and he was able to run the register. And he said, I had to take a test. And I got all the answers right. And they asked me 9 times 9, and it doesn't get any harder than that. And since he moved back to Warsaw, by the time we got through all the red tape that it takes for someone with a disability to go through the process of they're going to reassess him and all of this, COVID happened. And Tyler didn't get a job. And that hit him hard. And then he got involved more in the iRacing, and TDR came along and he said to me, I wish I could just get a job in iRacing. And of course, my answer is we're going to have to wait and see what happens in the future. So for now, this is a step
Absolutely
towards a future that he can see.
And you think about that, right? So everybody's still listening. Like, you buy something from the shop, and over here, Andy, who's working hard, ain't profiting from this, right? I guess you got to put your damn shirts together. But Tyler is getting something out of this. Back Charities is getting something out of this. So get on there, go to tylerdracing.com/shop and buy a shirt. You guys are affecting somebody with autism who loves this group that we're all here for anyway. He's my hero. Debbie's my second hero. Buy a shirt. We're going to move on from that. Debbie, I want to ask you one more question. TDR Mom of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, I guess it's a 2-part question. First part is, did I get you?
First time what? First part what?
First part question is, did I get you? Or were you already crying?
I was already crying. What the hell? Of course I was already crying. I was crying as soon as I logged onto YouTube and saw just the waiting. What was up? I don't know what you call it. The graphic that was up for the award show, for the red carpet show. And it just snowballed. And then other people have to cry and make me cry. So
Jim.
No,
you
sorry.
got me. Yeah, Andy.
Oh my!
Andy.
These guys got
I
me good. I'm
My,
just saying.
I
you
will
got
tell
us bad.
you,
Yeah.
you would have gotten me really bad if you hadn't have sent me the picture of the Avis Daniels Award. I wouldn't have
I
known
already made you
anything
cry over that
about
one
it.
without making you watch the
You
show.
did, but it would have been twice as bad if it was tonight and I didn't know about it. And so that was question one. What's the second part? I'm not.
TDR Mom of the Year. Were you surprised, shocked that you were getting
I
a?
was surprised. Yeah, because where did that come from? And then I thought, what does it mean? I'm so glad you said mom instead of mother, because that there's a double entendre there that
Mother.
you know,
Yes.
mother of the year.
Yeah.
But you know, um,
We need somebody to keep us in check sometimes, Debbie.
okay,
Absolutely.
so
And that's you.
now I have to have a bunch more kids. I wanted a whole house full of kids. My goal in life was to be a mom in third grade.
You now have
That was my
1,100 of
essay.
them.
Yeah, you have 1,100 of us.
Love you,
Marry
And
mommy.
growing.
back
Love you,
up.
mommy.
I
There's
wanted
9 of us
to
in Discord right now. Hi, Mom.
Hi, mom. Love you,
hi,
mommy.
like I I wanted to marry a farmer and have 8 kids. So let's tone this
Well,
down a
I
little
don't
bit.
farm.
Chris
I don't
Lockwood's available.
We're
farm, but
toning it up. You got 1,100.
hey,
Chris
hey,
Lockwood's available.
which one of you guys is a farmer?
Chris Lockwood.
Is he old
I
enough to
actually
drive?
have been too. So,
You don't know to try.
Oh my goodness.
Jim's old
Oh,
enough. He probably has one.
hey, listen, Tyler's trying to hook me up with Michael Waltrip. Back off.
Oh my God.
Well,
you got a room there.
if anybody
Don't-
watched the show tonight, he said it 4 times. What did Mikey say?
He likes it.
He
Yeah.
said, "You have the best league in all of iRacing." He said it 4 times tonight.
Yeah.
Because you kept relooping it.
Oh my
Andy, you got called
goodness.
out.
Oh
But
my
he
Oh my
still said it.
God.
He
Okay,
still said
Andy,
it though.
I'm not real tech savvy,
But you know it.
but I recognized that clip
All right,
from
so
when Tyler made that remark. My mother wants to marry Michael Waltrip.
I put that on there just for you because you think he's hot.
I used to.
You know, back in the day.
So on top of Mikey, so we bring up Mikey, right? But we had so many people show up tonight in the award show. We had Alfredo, right? Anthony Alfredo shows up and introduces the show. We have Larry McReynolds
Could
show
not
up.
believe
Thank
it.
God,
Larry
I've had
Mac.
too much vodka, not vodka, whiskey.
Well, I'm a little jealous of the vodka.
Yeah. We had Larry McReynolds, we had Rutledge Wood, and we had
Kenny Wallace.
Kenny Wallace.
He
So,
was hilarious.
you,
Anyway,
you think about that, Debbie. Like, ever imagine in your wildest dreams that those drivers, who probably your son knows very well, would be shouting out his league and announcing awards for?
no, I never in my wildest dreams thought that he'd get to go to Watkins Glen. This is bigger than that. This is bigger than that.
I mean, you just think about it, right? All these guys are conversing.
Iron.
They're conversing in the garage area, right? No matter if they're announcers, drivers, or whatever. But it's, hey, I just did a shout out for TDR. Oh, I did a shout out for TDR. Oh, I want to do a shout out for TDR. I will tell
Might
you.
grow.
Here is the secret to everything that nobody knows. Okay, it's coming.
Yeah.
Everybody, just bear with me as I get the secret out and make you wait for
Mm,
it. I had reached out to Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon failed to respond to me in time.
Big mistake. Huge mistake. Go ahead.
However, Austin Dillon probably talked to these 4 people that were involved because guess who reached out to me after the fact?
Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Guess who wants to do something for TDR?
Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon.
So it's the butterfly effect with TDR, right?
We're
Well,
growing. We're growing.
We will be on a car this year. I guarantee it.
Yep.
you can be on mine because when you keep advertising those wraps, I'm thinking my car's starting to get a little rusty. And I'm thinking I need to wrap it.
Well, so we will be on a race car. Not
Oh,
not your
ouch.
PT Cruiser.
Convertible.
Convertible.
Yeah, it's convertible.
Nice.
But we will be on. I can almost 100% guarantee that Brandon Brown and I are very close. Very close.
I'm
to
freaking out right now.
having something done with a ribbon on Brandon Brown's car this year.
I'm freaking out a little. It's the out of body experience.
And it's all about the ribbon.
I haven't even had alcohol tonight, and I'm feeling like.
And
You're
it's
way
the
behind.
25 ribbon. It's not just any ribbon. It's the 25 ribbon.
25.
The famous 25 ribbon.
Oh, it's out there. Everybody knows the 25 ribbon now.
Not taken away from Tyler. Not nothing. I had a girl that passed away in an ATV accident. Jason Crone's daughter. She was on the hood of a car. Racing, period, is a family.
It is.
All I could say in this, we're growing it larger. We're going to get into the NASCAR world, truck world, Xfinity world, whatever. This family is a racing family, is the best family I have ever known.
Amen.
I learned that. Well, first of all, I learned that racing families were the best when Tyler started go-kart racing.
Yep.
Just they're so competitive on the track, and they get off the track and they're best friends. They can hate each other while they're driving.
I love that.
Best friends.
Sounds like TDR to me.
When they
Sounds like
park
me and
it.
Dustin.
Ashton, I hate you on the track.
But
Screw you.
here's the big talk and the big wahoo, right? We could easily reach out to the big guys who whatever and say, all right, we want to pay 10,000 for one race to be on your car. We could easily do that, but why? Why when we got this gentleman, okay, who one, I'm gonna go out there 100% honest right here. I think Let's Go Brandon is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay,
Hilarious.
but it takes away from this gentleman who won a race.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
and what we do is race, right? So yes, absolutely. Let's Go Brandon is a hilarious like chant to me. I mean, it's just funny because of the way it came out, right? Whether you agree with it or not agree with what it means, the fact that it came out because this reporter decided to say something like is hilarious.
So I keep meaning to Google what it means because
All right,
I
so
have
we will tell you
no
this right now,
idea.
Debbie. So
Yep. We got
Brandon
you covered.
Brown, who I'm in talks with about getting, we'll keep that there. Brandon Brown is what is he, Xfinity driver?
Xfinity.
Yeah,
Xfinity.
Xfinity driver, which is the one step down from NASCAR, right?
Yep.
Won a race, his first race ever that he won.
Snuck it ever.
Okay, he got a interview with the reporter from Fox Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Fox Sports gets an interview from Fox Sports, interviewing him about his first race ever, and she says, "Oh my gosh, these fans love you. They're chanting, 'Let's go, Brandon.'" And no lie, live on TV on Fox Sports, the camera pans to the crowd, who's not saying, "Let's go, Brandon."
Yep.
Be careful.
They're saying
TDR.
something.
TDR.
F.
They are saying something, Joe Biden.
Biden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, got you. Because I'm
Yes.
thinking I only see it in posts that are getting political.
So now "Let's go, Brandon" has
Yeah.
come to mean something, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you. Yeah.
Okay, so hilarious to me of how it started, whether you agree with what it means or not. Absolutely hilarious, because this is what the media has done to us, and we won't lie to you on Back Sports. We'll tell you the damn truth. But
took away from his win.
It took away from his win, because of what this reporter did. And Brandon Brown happens to be active on iRacing.
He does. A lot.
And it's a very hilarious if you ever watch his stuff on Facebook or YouTube or wherever he is on social media. Commercials for wanting sponsors are absolutely hilarious. He goes out there like he's a used car salesman, and it is hilarious.
It is.
You guys
Great
need
guy.
to check it
Great
out.
guy.
Go check out Brandon Brown on Facebook. But if I have my way, not Brandon's way at the moment, but my way, that TDR logo will be on Brandon's car this year.
I'll support that 110%.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's needed.
And we will be on a Xfinity race on Fox Sports on national television with a TDR logo on a car.
Amen. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Hey, can I just say something real quick?
Yes, sir.
Open table. Live stream.
It was NBC, not Fox.
Whatever channel. But yeah, NBC makes a hell of a lot more sense why they would try to cover it up.
Of course.
Yeah. Wow, now I don't have to Google it.
There you go. You learned it.
And on top of that, you've learned about Brandon Brown. You've written it down, Debbie. Brandon Brown. If you haven't, you are now.
Well, I am now, but here's the thing. I won't forget that name because...
You'll go back and watch this again?
No. This isn't on YouTube, is it?
Oh, yes.
We're still live.
We're still live.
Oh my God, we're still televising the truck race.
Janelle's watching it.
No, we're out there.
You're right now.
I am milking the watch hours right now.
Okay, well, let's just say
Mine's still going.
I went to school with somebody who ended up with a child named Brandon Brown, but I'm positive we're not talking about the same Brandon Brown. That's why I thought I would remember it.
I don't think
'Cause-
he's initially from New York. I don't believe that's the case. I don't know though. Maybe.
Well,
It'd be interesting.
Oh boy.
This one,
Oh
Breaking
boy.
news.
Oh boy. Breaking news.
no, this boy would be in his 40s now,
Oh well.
No, he's from
and
Virginia.
he could still be
Wait.
incarcerated.
Whoa. Back up the bus there, Mom.
What?
Mom.
Okay. You just said you went to school
With a girl
with a girl
that ended up with a son.
ended up with a son. See how this works, guys?
Mhm.
That ended up
Uh-huh.
with a son
Named Brandon Brown.
named Brandon
There you
Brown.
go.
And you
Well,
said
Her
he would
last
be in
name
his
be-
40s, but you have a son that is not in his 40s.
Right.
How's that make
But
sense?
I also
to
have
me?
a daughter who's going to be 44 in January.
Oh my
I'm going to
goodness.
be 64.
Mom, you're live on
Oh.
YouTube.
In the way, math always ends up right in the end.
Mom is live on YouTube telling her age. If anybody wants to know Debbie, Tyler's mom's age, it's live on YouTube. Just
Jim, what did you
Well,
just turn?
It's live on
61.
Facebook. Who
There you
who
go.
cares? I mean, I'm just
Anybody
gonna
on any
say it.
social media, they know your age.
That's right. And I think I held up pretty darn good.
Oh, Debbie,
You're good.
You go.
the first
girl.
time I met you, I thought you were 42.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
Listen,
TDR!
Hold on,
TDR!
TDR. Beep. Beep.
Inserts picture.
Oh my
I will
goodness.
call you out because Tyler is 29. He was
Hey, hold
probably
on.
28 the first time you met me.
I hear a grudge match.
But I will say this, Debbie.
I hear a
Do
grudge
not
match.
look your age, for one. Okay? But I love you as my second mom. Period.
She knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Grudge matches.
Do you like
I
those?
think, Debbie, you might
As-
need to call Andy out in a grudge match in a race.
Shit, she's
I'm
going to drive
thinking.
against me, and here we go again. I'm cussing on the
And-
YouTube.
And he's
Oh my
gonna get
God.
beat.
That
I
might
don't
be
feel
the
like
women's
looking at-
race. How about that?
Are you going to
I
go
don't
to
think I
Tyler's
can
house
do
and
it.
drive?
Let's
He
have
won't
a
let
women's
me.
grudge match.
He won't let you.
Tyler won't let me. Let me tell
Well,
you something.
we will talk to
He
you.
used
We will
to-
talk to our brother.
Okay, the only video game system that I know how to play.
Atari.
You got it because there's a shifter, and I didn't grow up with it. I bought that
Well,
for my
you know
daughter.
what? We're gonna tell our brother
So
Tyler.
so Tyler won't let you on his rig?
Atari, right.
Sorry,
Tyler
brother.
won't play any
you gotta
video
step
games with
aside.
me. He
We're gonna let
takes the
Mom step
controller
in.
away from me because he loses patience because I only drive into the wall, which is
Mama,
why
you're
he
gonna
won't
get on
let
the
me drive
wheel.
his actual go-kart because he thinks I will only drive off the track.
Now who drives
Mama,
him
Get
somewhere?
on the wheel, Mama.
His mother,
Yeah,
which
don't
I
you?
tried to pronounce
Every
it.
You
time
still
we
gotta
go,
drive a car to get to the track.
every time we
Or
go to
truck
the
to the
to the
track.
diner, who takes him to the diner?
Mama.
Yeah, but
You drive into a wall.
okay, we can start a whole thread on shit we tell our kids that backfires. Okay, because
She's cussing on the YouTube.
Yeah. There goes the money jar.
beep beep. I'll
Ting,
give you a
ting.
buck.
You're good, Debbie. You're
I
good.
forgot we were on YouTube.
Oh,
I'm sure people have said worse and gotten away with it.
I
But
think Andy
here we
checks
are
in not
later.
kids friendly.
I did.
So I tell Tyler that he can't get his driver's license because it's totally different than driving a go-kart, right?
Yeah.
So he tells me I can't drive his go-kart because it's totally different than driving a PT Cruiser.
we're talking about a sim, Mama.
Talking about a bruiser cruiser.
We're not talking about the booter. We're talking about Tyler's sim that you're going to take over his sim to do.
No,
the women's
yeah,
race.
you're gonna drive the sim. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a grudge match.
You're
We're gonna
getting
be
on
on
iRacing.
iRacing.
A woman's grudge match. You're gonna get in the sim.
Oh, she's taking on Christina. That's it.
Excuse me.
She can take on Janelle. I don't care who
It
she takes
is.
on. We'll make
She
this
can
work.
take all
Excuse
the
me.
women on.
Yeah, all
I
the
will-
women.
Absolutely.
Whoa. As the mother of the group, you are not.
she's pulling rank
you are-
now.
You're
I
queen
am-
of the group. How about that?
My finger is up in the air, which means I am the mother of the group right now, and you all need to listen up. You're not following the core values of TDR when you're trying to separate it, making a women-only grudge match.
Yeah.
I will choose who I grudge.
There you go.
all right.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Bam, bam,
I get
Bam,
sassy
bam,
at
bam.
midnight.
Boom.
I get.
All
I
right,
get
so who
sassy
you
at
calling out, Debbie?
Who do you grudge?
Who do you grudge?
You know, part of me would like to grudge Tyler because
We'll just have to get you on the sim.
That would be a good one.
he would kick my butt.
No, he wouldn't.
No, it's all
Oh,
about
it's
the
a team race.
We'll get
It's all about the
Adam.
team race.
We'll get Adam
Ah.
to teach you, and we'll kick his butt.
There we go.
Oh,
Bingo.
There we
Debbie
go. There's
is.
another
So
call
it's official
tonight.
right here. Back Sports. You heard it first. Debbie.
So how many calls
that
do we
4?
got tonight, Andy?
Debbie,
Mom
the
against
TDR
Tyler.
Mom of the Year, has called out Tyler
Tyler.
Daniels.
I love it.
Is
I
that
love
that
right?
4?
We got
Did I
3 or
say
4
That
tonight.
is 4 call-outs on one,
In one night.
broadcast.
In one night.
One broadcast.
Wow.
But and I don't believe in letting your kids win. It doesn't build.
Oh, we hey, I may
I've
have
heard that one
I may
before.
have to vacate the broadcast booth just
I
to
love
whoop
it.
Tyler's rear end.
I love
Because
it.
as Tyler's quote unquote big brother,
Andy, you
I
you
need to
think you're
whip
gonna get
his
drafted
rear
early?
end.
Andy,
Okay.
you're gonna get drafted by Mom?
She
I
better
like
draft me. If she
Christine.
don't draft me, we got a problem, Mom.
She's got
I
1,000
want
other guys
Christine
to listen
too,
to.
though.
Oh, well, you want Christina? Well, oh, geez, now Brendan has to sit out.
Well, why can't I have the three of you and me against Tyler? We're family.
Because
There
I
you
only
go.
have 2 rigs, not 3.
Well, if you're willing to come to Ocean City, you can have my
No,
rig.
but we're all a family, you know? So I'm sorry, Tyler. He's not on Discord, so he doesn't get to pick.
The draft is live on.
We are
on
now
the-
drafting
right now.
without
The draft is
Tyler.
live.
This is official now.
He didn't even walk to Tops for that pizza, and he never gets it when I'm there.
OMG.
This
I
is
love
fun.
it. I
He's
love it.
probably finishing the pizza, and he is going to wake up to a nightmare. And he is going to beg you and be like, my mom doesn't know how to drive.
No,
She
she'll
swears when
drive.
she drives.
That's all right.
We all swear
Oh.
when we drive.
Well,
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody that's still tuned into the YouTube channel, thank you so much for tuning in. You had 4 grudge matches called out. You had an awesome truck race tonight. And if you tuned in earlier, you saw the TDR Awards post race or post award show and the red carpet show. Thank you to everybody. Jim Downham will give us one great send-off because I love him. He is
You're gonna make him cry again.
He's my brother from another mother, and he has no idea the amount of love I have for him because he is such a great man. Jim, give us a send-off on the YouTube, buddy.
Send it off right, buddy.
The only thing I can say is, may 2022 be a Tyler Daniels season as being all-inclusive, caring, charitable, and exciting. I 1,000%. If we all take that motto with us and just take a little bit, that little bit will become a lot. That's all I ask.
Oh, good God.
Thank you, Jim. Everybody,
All
love
my
you.
videos is on the plate on the
Love
stream.
you.
Love
Thank
everybody
you for
out
the
there
award. I'm humbled.
for cheering us on, watching the stream. If you're watching it now or you're watching it later, we love you, love you, love you. Thank you very much. Guess what?